All right, welcome back to another episode of the Trashpack podcast. I have once again Alex Garcia in the studio. How you doing today, Alex?
What's up, bitch?
Okay, that's how we're doing this right now. This much,
Yeah, what's up?
Like, you know, we're supposed to have like 5 minutes of introduction before we can start saying bad words, or we get demonetized on everything.
Oh, you told me that.
Did I tell you that?
Sort of.
I don't think I told you that.
You told me something similar to that.
Something like that? I guess so. Yeah, but
Do you want to start over?
No, it's good. We're already, like we're pulling in so much money right now. All these racks and endorsements and all that. But
yeah, everybody.
For future ones, But yeah, how you doing today, dude?
Dude, I'm all right.
You doing all right?
Gotta be here.
Dude, honestly, like right now I'm running like a fever of 109 degrees. Got coughed on by some strangers today, and like I'm feeling good, Like honestly, feeling fantastic.
109?
109.
I think you'd be dead.
I'm
pretty sure you'd be dead.
I'm good right now.
If you actually hit that number, you'd die.
My lungs feel like they're collapsing at the moment too.
Right.
So
right.
But we're out here.
Right.
But like anything for the podcast, Got to keep it
get
going.
really close to each other and get as many people involved as possible.
Honestly,
like
yeah,
the
dude.
guy that's working the lights, the guy that's working the, you know what I mean? That guy with the
The
clipboard, and I
neighbor
was
that came
walking
in
in.
too?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that he just walked in.
I wasn't
and
wearing a mask
he
or
just
anything
grabbed
either,
him. Yeah, and there was definitely 12 people in here.
Definitely 12
This
people.
definitely
More than
wasn't
10
six-
people.
yeah,
Honestly,
definitely.
and we went to restaurants too, and to the stores.
Yep.
All that good
We
stuff.
just got back from a restaurant. We were at a bar. We
Yeah.
were drinking. There was tons of people there. Nobody was wearing masks. We were just parading
Yeah.
Greg Abbott in his wheelchair above all of our heads, just cheering on the fact that we've been doing so great.
I also went to a Cody Johnson concert as well.
Are you being for real right now?
Yeah, dude.
You went to a concert?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, no,
Why?
without a mask and everything.
Okay, now you're fucking
Just
around.
kidding. No, you didn't hear about that? That person from our hometown that went to a Cody Johnson concert and she was COVID positive. She knew about it too.
Oh, I think I heard about this a little bit. Yeah, what happened?
Uh,
did she eventually get essentially doxxed? Did they
I don't
release
know.
who it was?
They said they were going to release it. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard like names and stuff, but I haven't heard like
An
a
official.
definitive, like official.
Well, if you, I'm not on Facebook, but if you were, apparently this is a piece of the Del Rio tea, all the way from Austin, Texas.
We're gonna get everybody in the mix on this.
Motherfucking 830 drama, son. God, I hate that fucking town. But okay, so in that town, that gal's aunt that went to that concert. That gal's aunt was talking on Facebook extensively about how she was so disappointed in her for doing this and for knowing and going against everybody's word to do it. And she personally, her aunt said, "This is my daughter or whatever, my niece.
Yeah.
She was the one that did it.
She's a dumbass.
Right. She's a fucking idiot. Don't be like her. Now because of her, so many X amount of Texans or just people in general that went to that
Have been
fucking
affected by it.
are now affected by
Possibly.
it. Again, yes,
Yeah.
good word, potentially, possibly. But if everything that we've learned about this fucking virus is true, then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then yes, all of those people were indefinitely affected because of the fact that it's a stadium, that there's so many people, and like, what the fuck is the rule? Dr. Fauci, if you're listening, you know what I mean? What is the rule on like, if I have it and I give it to you, and within the same like time frame of, whatever the 4 hours they spent in that place doing the concert, did that person that got it, did they transfer it too? Like, is that how fast it works?
Well, the thing is,
You know what
it's
I
like
mean?
it's kind of like a freeze tag type thing. Like if you get it and like you pass it on in like an hour, like you go pass it on to somebody else, like they have it now.
But
So
that's what
yours
I'm
is
saying.
gone.
How long does it go? No, shut
Yours
up.
is gone, and the only way to get rid of it is you have to climb under their legs, and then you get rid of
That you're
COVID.
being serious. God damn it. Okay.
It's a scientific fact. Look it up. Dr. Fauci
That's what I'm
said.
saying. Like, if I wonder, like, what it's like. Like, if I give it to somebody, how long until they're giving it to people too? Does it take a day?
Yeah.
Does it take a couple of days? Does it take a couple of hours?
But the
Like,
thing is,
know what
like
I mean?
she was in the positive for it, so like there was an extended time frame of like that incubation period for it, So like if she has it,
And she definitely
and
had
she
it.
definitely had it because she knew she had
tested
it.
positive. She
Yeah.
literally tested positive.
And what was like the reasoning behind it was that, well, I had never seen a Cody Johnson concert before.
Oh.
It's like I had to go,
I
know?
had to go.
Like who the fuck is Cody Johnson?
Who is Cody
Who
Johnson?
the fuck is Cody Johnson?
Cody
And
Johnson,
why would
do you want
risk your life?
to? Do you
want to
be on the podcast, Cody Johnson? Whoever
like,
the
who
fuck you
are-
are.
who the
Yeah.
fuck are
I have
you?
no idea who you
Did
are.
we lose another endorsement right there?
Probably. Fuck
Dude,
you,
what if
Cody
he's
Johnson.
like a really cool guy.
He
like,
probably
really
is an
nice guy.
awesome
He's probably
guy.
a
He's a country
great guy
singer.
to hang out with.
He's
too.
already got
But
my vote.
fuck him,
Yeah,
you know?
fuck that guy. I don't
It's like,
know.
I mean, he still issued like a concert out there knowing and stuff,
knowing
Like,
that there
it's
is
still-
right, like this
like idiots
bitch
like this are
literally-
all
yeah,
just
yes,
flocking over
yes,
there, dude.
yes.
It's just natural selection all
I think
in
we're,
one
I think we're
spot.
shouting. I think we're
We
shouting.
are,
Yeah,
we are
right.
shouting a
I think
little
we're
bit.
shouting.
Yo, we're very passionate about
I am
this
kind
subject,
of. I am
dude.
kind of mad. Yeah. Well, because
It's just really
well,
funny.
because we talked about this one time on one of the episodes together. It's like, look, if this is going on, then we should treat it all like it's this huge issue. But dude, like how many people are still
don't give a fuck
They didn't. Well, not even anymore, Andy.
Yeah,
they've never given a fuck.
There's a lot who haven't given a fuck.
And then here's the other thing. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. When the fuck are we going to talk about how absolutely ridiculous it is that this entire time restaurants, when they opened up, which was only 6 months 8 months afterwards, they tell you wear it when you're walking in, wear it when I'm talking to you, but once you're sitting your fat ass down,
it's gone.
It's free game.
Yeah.
That room isn't some hospital grade filtered type of area with, a UV light and X, Y, and Z kind of filtration system. You're just breathing in the same air that these other mouth breathers are in there with. Like you're in there.
Do you remember how dirty it was beforehand?
Right.
It's still that dirty. It's just you're separated from it.
Just a little
it's
bit.
Like you really think they're out there doing their desanitation and like disinfecting everything.
Everything.
And when you think about it, it's really weird because like back in the old world, as I used to call it, BC before COVID. Like we hit, like if you think about it, we're really gross like species, how we live and shit. Like
we're disgusting.
Like going to a theater, like that shit's not cleaned every day, like
and people fuck there all the time.
Yeah, people fuck there. Like you got residue everywhere. And like shit's in the cup holders. You clean down. Like you don't even wipe it down. You just sweep up and you're like, hey, okay, next batch of people come in.
Everybody,
it's like we've been doing that nonstop. You go to a grocery store, the carts, you're touching fucking cart. No one's wiping those things down like
now
they
are.
Like now it's weird that like with a pandemic, we learned how we should have been living beforehand. And
things, I understand that things shift and change, right? And things currently always progress. But here's the thing: it's to your point. We have been so gross for so long that it is amazing. It is truly amazing.
We're alive.
That not only that we're alive, but also that people still have the balls to get mad at people for like not pivoting so fast.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, I kind of understand the situation at hand.
Yeah.
I've lived 25 years like this.
Mm-hmm.
I sorry, I don't use a lot of hand sanitizer. Sorry, whenever I just piss, sometimes I don't wash my hands.
I don't wash my hands.
Yeah,
there's a little piss residue on there.
Maybe, but the same. But it's just like sometimes I don't cover my sneezes. So you know what I mean? Like, and whatever fucking example you want to use, but it's like, and people regularly are like, how dare you not say and do exactly what the fuck you're quote unquote supposed to be doing. Dr. Fauci says 2 masks now, bitch. Dr. Fauci says wash your hands for 2 minutes, bitch. Sing happy birthday song. You know what I mean? That's what they say. That's what they do. Like, dude, and like I'm not,
bro, I'm Mexican. I wasn't raised that way, dude. I drink from faucets outside.
I saw somebody. They were like, whenever we'll talk about the winter storm in a second, I'm sure. But during the winter storm, it was funny. Some person went like viral on like either Facebook or Twitter, and they were like, this Texas winter storm is proving none of y'all ever spent a week at the rancho, and it shows, or something along those lines, And I'm just like, yo,
like, that's
and
true.
I'm like,
though.
that's true. Nobody knows how to get firewood. Nobody
you know how to survive. Nobody knew how to survive
at all.
No heat, nothing.
Well, let's wait to talk about that. Let me finish off my point with COVID. The thing that I think it is really truly absurd is that there's people that are wildly cautious. And there's people that truly don't give a fuck, right? They're both sides of the spectrum walking into places. Like I work at a coffee shop and a brewery, right?
Yeah.
So like we double as a thing. You can either come in the morning, get your coffee, or get a fucking beer, and do some work. And you can also come in and bring your boys and your girl later on that day and have a nice beer. Okay, great. I love my place of work, and we do everything. We truly do. We're a small company. We're really trying to stay open. We don't want to get fucked over, so we're doing everything we can, and we're doing these really good practices and standards. Okay, good for us. I'm glad that Red Horn does that. Here's the thing. No matter what, the people that come through, we can't control what they did outside of our doors, and we can't control what they're going to do afterwards.
What they're going to do?
So there's people that come in and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to keep my mask on until I have to take a drink or until I have to take a bite of something. I'm going to keep my mask on. I'm going to hand sanitize my hand. I'm going to wipe down my own table with my own hand." It's like, cool, good.
And then on the opposite,
and then guess what? There's still those 4 guys that try to come in with no mask that were just riding on the trails or whatever, or they're just coming to hang out with their boys. And then I have to go over there. Hey guys, hey guys. By the way, we're only 11 months into a fucking pandemic. No worries. You guys need to wear a mask. Yeah, exactly. And they and
it doesn't affect anybody here.
Well, and I try to tell them, you guys need to wear a mask. You guys need to do this. You guys need to do that. If you guys are gonna order, blah 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 blah, and then they'll still fight me.
Yeah.
It's like, dude,
it's like, order, take it off after. I don't care. Go sit down.
Just go back outside. And it's just like, and even at that, then be an adult, place an online order. grab your stuff, and then get the fuck out.
Just go.
And just get the fuck out. Because we literally have our rules posted in like 4 different, like really, really very, like we purposefully place them where you can see them.
Yeah.
One of the number one things, you have to wear a mask when you're standing. When you are moving about, you have to have a mask on. No ifs, ands, or buts. And there's still people coming up. Can I get a napkin? It's like, where's your mask?
It's like, well, I just got it for like 2 seconds.
Exactly.
It's cool.
Yes,
like,
it's just it's like as if it's like,
it's not how it works.
It's not how it works. There's rules. There is a certain set of rules that have been in place, and if you want to be a continual functioning adult in the society that is currently pivoting, then there's something you need to understand. This is real, and we need you to do this simple thing to help us, everybody, literally us, as in everybody, the United States of America, prevent it from spreading. Just put something over your stupid fucking dick hole. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just put it over it. And
put
then
it
just
over that ugly mug.
Just
for a few seconds.
Dude, it's like your nose is disgusting. You have boogers in there since last month. You have the worst stash ever.
You look directly at me. Fuck you, dude. Your stash is no better than my stash, all right? We both got nasty ass, grimy, Hispanic, gross
cover that shit up. That's why I'm glad you have to wear a mask, you fuck. You're ugly as shit.
No, honestly.
Yeah, you're ugly
That's
as
the
fuck.
best part about it is like I
feel so much more confident.
You know?
Yes.
I can walk out in public. You don't see the worst part of my face is
covered. The bottom half. I've been told so many, you have nice eyebrows. I'm like, well, thank you.
And then they're like, you take your mask off.
And then I take my mask off. Like,
well, that really just that just ruined that, you know? Offset it pretty bad. But yeah, now you get to see my like little grimy eyeballs too, like my little squinty Asian eyes.
Yeah, you do got some stuff in there too.
I do, dude.
Yeah. When's the last time you showered?
I'm gonna say about 4 days ago, if we're being completely honest. And I'm just like marinating in my musk right now.
Yeah, it's
great.
Can
you smell me?
Oh, yeah.
Like, is it good?
Whenever I said what's up to you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, honestly, like 100%?
No, I'm joking.
Yeah,
no, I didn't hear it.
I've been, like, baby wiping and shit, you know? Like,
no,
okay,
even at that, honestly, you have to understand I'm a disgusting person. I don't
You're
shower
a disgusting person. Like, I don't care what you say, but I just want to know.
I don't shower on a regular basis. Yeah, I am gross as fuck.
Like, I'm really surprised that you smell good right now.
Thank you. I showered right before I came here.
That's the biggest
I did it for you. I got nice and clean for you.
So you just did it to, like, fucking rub it in my face to flex on me? Because you know I don't have water. I was about to say that.
I wanted you to make sure that I'm asserting my dominance over you for having water and, like, power.
So, yeah. Like while you're living in your high castle over there with fucking water.
I need to make sure the serfs.
Us serfs are over here begging for morsels of water. Have you seen Mad Max?
I want you to drink. Yeah, duh.
Like, you know, when they're doing the water thing, we're just like, I'm the guy at the bottom with the little kid. Please, please give me some water with my boils and fucking dirt and grime all over my body. But and if you're unaware of that, it's because Texas just had one of the craziest winter storms in Texas history, is it?
Literally. The last 32 years was the last time the temperatures got this bad.
BC? Oh, yeah. When was that?
Yeah, so 32 years ago.
32 years ago.
Something like that. Very close to that number. I know for a fact I'm pretty accurate on that. But that was the last time that we got this bad as far as temperature. Snowstorm. And we've never had snow like this.
Snow like this? No,
never,
nowhere. And
never.
It's the entire state of Texas was pretty much blanketed in snow. Like,
well, that was the thing, is that like our hometown, Del Rio, Texas, super south on the border on the armpit of Texas, and that town has never seen something like this.
Which just a few months ago recorded one of the hottest summer days like ever.
Oh, that's right.
It was like what 115 that it hit.
Yeah, randomly.
That was just a few months ago.
Randomly. Yeah, exactly. And so like that town, which by the way, that's a pretty normal number. I remember whenever we were in high school, not too long ago, or actually whatever, however many years ago.
Long time ago.
It was right.
7 years.
It was like 7 years. Oh my god, damn, that's crazy.
Continue.
But whenever we were in high school, growing up and stuff there in that town, I mean, those summers would get easily 105.
Oh yeah,
106, 110.
That's normal.
It was normal for us. We would just go to the lake.
Yeah,
we were used to it. We were used to 110 degrees. Okay. That is a normal thing there, and Del Rio, Texas just got over the fact that it was in a foot of snow literally 5 days ago. Literally 5 days ago.
Has never seen more than like sleet.
Sleet.
Like I think the most in my life I ever saw was like an inch, maybe.
Sleet.
And that was like years ago. It's just sleet. It's never snow. This was legitimate
powdery
flurry
people.
Yes, coming down.
People were building snowmen.
Dude, yes.
People were beautiful snowmen. And okay, so it knocked out the entire power grid of Texas.
Literally. Yes. Because we're on our own fucking like power grid.
Have you looked into that, by the way?
I have. ERCOT.
You've looked into it?
I have looked into it now because I mean we almost fucking died because of it.
We did. Tell me about it.
Well, so ERCOT simply is like the power grid of Texas. It's It just supplies Texas. It's not part of the East Coast and the West Coast power grids. I don't know what those names are called on it, but they power like the entire East Coast,
entire Eastern Seaboard, Western Seaboard.
Yeah. Texas, on the other hand,
is
an individual one that just does for Texas, and that's to really avoid like regulations, like federal regulations, and like the extra payment from that, because Texans are cheap as fuck.
That makes sense,
and they want to be their own independent nation. But when it comes down to shit like that, like we've never had an issue with it, honestly.
Yeah,
like, it's never been an issue.
Fine.
But now we know if there is an issue, we're fucked, dude. we went off the grid for what? I didn't have power from Sunday at 2 a.m. up until 2 days ago, which is what? What's today? Monday to Saturday.
Damn.
And I still don't have water. The water went out too because all the pipes froze, busted, blew up. A lot of places do have it. I haven't had water since Sunday 2 a.m.
Since Sunday 2 a.m.
Yeah, so that's what, a week?
Shit. Yeah, now it's Monday.
A week, dude. So that's a whole week. So I haven't showered in a month, dude. That's crazy, right? Like if you do the math, it's a month. That's the worst part about this. It's like, man, what am I supposed to tell people? Like it's gross.
Imagine. Gosh,
dude, it's been bad. Shit. Like, but yeah, like so basically, and then the Texas officials did absolutely dog shit to help us at all. Like
absolutely dog shit.
What are you messing with over there?
I'm trying to get some water.
Oh, okay, got you. But yeah, no, we did absolutely dog shit. People fucking died, which is crazy to think, because like, who knew power and water are essential to surviving?
Who knew?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, I honestly didn't know what these third world countries were like complaining about until we had to go through it for a week.
Supposedly, it's the death count in Austin alone is 17.
That's insane. That's a huge amount.
17 deaths in Austin, Texas alone. I don't know what percentage or number of that is homeless folk.
Yeah.
Which obviously it'd be a terrible, absolutely. If there's ever a time for it to be a bad thing to be homeless, it's whenever we hit record lows. Yeah, rest in peace, man. That fucking sucks. But yeah, and that's crazy. Go ahead, keep going.
Also, I mean, the fact like we didn't have water or power, but it's the thing that it was like 30 degrees inside.
Bitch.
Like, fucking less than that.
It was literally 0 degrees.
If you're lucky, it's like 30 degrees inside your house.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Like, that's insane. Like, I saw people outside my apartments, like elderly people, dude, in their car, just sitting in there.
In the car.
I went out to charge my phone the first day it happened because I was like, oh, it's probably just going to pass. It's a one-day thing.
One day.
Little did we know. But yeah, they're sitting out there, dude, at midnight in their car. And like, I slept here somehow. I don't know how the fuck I slept here in this cold. And then I go out the next morning, it's covered in ice, and they're still in their car. I don't know if they slept there overnight, dude, or what. But it's sad, man. Like,
terrifying.
People have health issues and shit. Babies. There's a baby that lives next door to me, dude. Like, with none of this shit. Like, that's just... It was very ill prepared,
but how cool is it? Like the way that we came together.
We did.
We came together. Are you on Reddit? Do you use Reddit?
I am. Yes, I'm actually looking at that right now.
Yeah. So like r/Austin.
Yeah.
Was literally like people's lifelines.
Yeah.
Like shout out to all
they gave
the mods
more information than anyone.
Literally,
the government,
the city
Texas,
officials.
Yeah.
No, the city officials
too didn't give us that.
They're supposed to be in this shit with us. They're supposed to be helping us out. Those motherfuckers never lost power.
Never.
Those neighborhoods were turned on. They were
not.
essential circuits on the power grid.
Mm-hmm.
The areas where these politicians live, where these literally one guy
Bush's neighborhood lives
in this random neighborhood. This one guy, I don't know what he is. He's like some kind of official to whatever partner company of this electrical system, and he had full power.
Yeah.
And blocks around him were turned off. It does, dude, and it's like it's so disgusting the fact that literally you just follow the chain of command and then you look up on the obvious this map that they have to show us because we're paying customers. You see it. That neighborhood is this address and that's where that guy lives and that's on.
Like,
and that's
suspicious,
on. And
right?
that's on.
Yeah.
And that's on. But me, Joe Blow that just pays my electric bill like a fucking simp.
Month,
yeah, like I'm fucking subscribing to an OnlyFans. I go and I pay for it
Yeah.
every single goddamn month, and I have my power off.
Yeah.
And I'm literally looking for wood to chop down with an axe
Yeah.
so that I could put it to the current fire and dry it out so that I can add it to the fire when it's dying.
Mhm.
Because inside my house, it's negative 10 degrees and I'm fucking frozen.
But
Right, but it's good. It doesn't matter. We're Texans. We're strong.
But the best part is at least downtown was lit up, like the entire
Thank God that
downtown
skyline.
area,
Thank
all
God
those
the
empty
skyline,
offices,
yep.
that skyline, dude. Skyline pristine.
All of those buildings inside were 72 degrees. A nice, warm, crisp 72 degrees with their filtered air. And
it looked nice when I was sitting in my car, just looking at the skyline of all the... Since it was blacked out, you can see it clearly.
It was so... It was like the Las Vegas.
Dude.
Yes, awesome.
Impeccable.
That's beautiful, man. Thank God that we have such responsible people that own these buildings in these areas that just eat up all of the energy that we could possibly be using.
How else would you know that you're getting into Austin?
How else would you know? How else would you know that those buildings...
When you're flying your helicopter... Third world country right now? Oh, Austin! Look, there's the Chase Bank.
It looks like an owl.
It's like, ooh. It looks like an owl. It's like, oh, ew, gross. Homeless people on the side.
Yeah, gross. Oh, they're dying. Ew. Gosh, get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here. They're so gross. They don't fit the vibe.
Dude, they don't fit that vibe.
They don't fit the vibe right now. I'm trying to
TikTok. I'm looking for an IPA. I'm trying to make a TikTok too. So
I'm actually glad to say I didn't bring an IPA today.
Oh yeah, you didn't, but I mean,
not today.
You brought a lot of other good stuff. You're growing. You're growing as a person.
Yeah, thankfully. It was, dude. It was scary. So you lost power Sunday. I lost power Monday early morning at 2 a.m.
Yeah,
and then I didn't get it back until Thursday. And then thankfully my water was on the entire time, but I couldn't hang out of my house. Yeah. Like I had to leave. I wasn't going to stay there. I wasn't going to stay there. Yeah, there was nothing I can do. So I went. Thankfully, a friend of mine had power and stuff. And I just camped out at his house the entire time. So it was really nice. But I mean, it was something that I thought that was another really good example of like. Okay, I'm about to go on a weird tangent, but follow me for a second. Let me get into the beer. Hold on. Don't let me forget what I'm talking about. I'm about to talk about COVID. I'm about to talk about the storm. Give me a second.
COVID storm. Okay. Yes.
Got it? Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay,
back to your
tangent. Okay. So, we were talking about the storm.
Mm-hmm.
It's really bad.
Yes.
And I said I was going to go on a tangent about COVID.
COVID and something else I wasn't listening.
And the storm.
Yes, the storm. COVID and the storm.
Yeah, so we're putting it together. Okay. So, I lost it. Damn. Lost it.
Who knew, dude? Who knew I wasn't a good person to remember something,
Yeah, who knew? I had it and then I lost it.
So tell me your secrets because I'm not going to remember that shit by tomorrow. We're going on a tangent.
I was going on a tangent. We were talking about the storm. We were talking about homelessness, talking about fitting a vibe.
Downtown electricity.
Yeah, we were talking about Corona. Oh, dude, yes. Nice. Yes, good. You got it. Okay.
See,
so
you
got it. Okay, so the tangent was the fact that the similarities in whenever we're faced with a problem, the people that are never like really truly affected all that much is just like, I mean, I hate to say it, but like the rich.
Why would you hate to say that? It's the truth.
I mean, I understand that, but like, I hate to view things that way. I hate to view things as like this. It's like this, but it fucking is. It's a battle. It's a huge battle that we are going. It's like Attack on Titan level fucking enemies, and we're still just regular normal people. And we're just looking at this thing. We're like, we're supposed to beat that.
Yeah. How the fuck do you do that,
how
dude?
am I supposed to be? I'm so small.
Yeah.
I'm way down here. I'm not that size. I don't have a nuclear weapon on me.
And you're not Levi. Of course.
Whoever that is.
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know the show, yeah.
Well, to my Attack on Titan people, I know you love that reference. Levi is daddy.
Okay, cool. Levi's daddy. Thanks, Levi.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, so like those like people that aren't affected by COVID, those are the folks that are the same
rich.
Folks that are they're just spending their weekends in the boat.
Yeah.
They're just spending spending extra time at the lake house.
Or in Cancun.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Really.
We'll get to that.
Really, yeah. But we can go to it right now.
Yes.
Think about it. He literally Ted Cruz left to fucking Cancun the day of the record lows of the record low temperature. Sorry, I stuttered there.
Yeah.
Record low temperatures that day. He was on a plane from Austin Bergstrom out of the fucking country.
Yes.
He was
to
going
Cancun with his family.
And he tried to make up some
bro, he got caught in 4K.
Dude,
he got caught. That's the reason he came back the next day.
He had to. He was in that same day.
He was trying to sneak out, right? Like legitimately, like he didn't. There was no like record of it or anything.
Straight up,
right? It's just someone at the airport was like, "Fuck this guy."
Well,
that's the Zodiac killer. Like, just bitches.
Not only that, but that motherfucker straight up was his wife was caught in a group text.
Ooh.
Have you seen this yet?
I haven't seen the group text.
I think I heard about his wife was talking in a group text within the neighborhood. Said, "Hey guys, bad weather coming. We're taking off to Cancun to wait for this to blow over. We're gonna be back in 7 days. Would anybody
a week they were leaving?
Would anybody like to come? Me and Ted will help you guys.
That's generous.
Like get on the plane at least and go with us, because we're gonna be fucked. We're gonna be fucked, and we're gonna, or we can be in Cancun and we can be on a beach and we can be drunk. What do you want, bitch? About it. Right? What do you want, bitch?
Come on.
Now, and literally, and here's the best part. One of their friends is the one that did it.
They're the ones that exposed
them. One of the ones in the group text in the neighborhood in the air said, "Fuck it." They said, "Fuck it."
That sounds pretty good.
Fuck it. This is gonna make for really good drama on the internet.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna do it, dude, bro.
It's like I never liked that bitch anyway.
And the internet blew up about it.
As they rightfully should.
Right. Yes,
if you're a Texan and if you still support this man after that shit, dude, he abandoned you. He abandoned you in the middle of your crisis. No matter how big of a fucking simp you are for Ted Cruz. Dude. There's no
and dumb enough
going around that.
And dumb enough. And I talk about him too much, sadly. But fucking dude, Joe Rogan had the worst take about this. He literally said, "What do you want him to do? Make it warm?"
Obviously, I didn't hear the statements.
Obviously, he's joking. I actually heard. I not only heard the episode, but I saw the excerpt, and I saw. Yeah, in context, what he was talking about was literally what he was saying. He's just like, he can't control the weather.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. AOC,
she donated more,
and Beto.
They did more for Texas.
$4 million. She's in Houston right now as we speak. As we're recording this podcast, she is in Houston somewhere, and probably, hopefully, cross my fingers, she's having a drink somewhere. She's sitting down. She's relaxing. She's got her feet up somewhere, because she has flown from New York to Texas, to Houston, Texas, to help out food banks, water, shelter.
Savior, dude.
$4 million. Look, say what you will. She raised $4 million for my fellow Texans.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's respect, dude.
That's dope. Good for her. Bethel, thanks. Thank you, guys. Thank you, r/Austin. Thank you, all these people. Fuck you, Ted Cruz.
You know what Ted Cruz did? He brought us a keychain back that says Cancun. All I got in Cancun was
he sent me, yeah, straight up. I lost all of my shit in Cancun, but I came back with this keychain.
I got caught in 4K.
4K, bro. And here I am. But it's just like, but the thing is like the fact of the matter is that you failed us.
Yeah.
You failed us.
Again.
But
like, not, it's so oblivious to it, like
he doesn't care.
And you know what? The thing was, did you see what his excuse was?
No.
Well, my daughters wanted to go on vacation, so as like a special, like as a father, it wouldn't be right if I didn't go with them, to take them there safely. And then I was coming right back.
Suck my dick.
Like I was coming right back.
Ted Cruz, suck my dick. Ted Cruz, suck.
He really threw his children under the bus, dude. To
suck
be like,
my brown fucking cock.
Dude. I'm a good dad. I'm a good father.
Fuck
I took them.
Fuck him. Fuck it. It's so. It's. Look, dude. It's. Do your job.
Yeah.
Start raising money. Start calling food banks. Start calling Walmart.
Yeah.
It's distribution centers. Start calling HEB.
Oh, but there was pictures of him handing out water bottles after.
Yeah. That day that he got back.
The water bottles that AOC probably bought for Texas.
Right. He's putting them in people's
cars.
Hey,
check this out. And I saw this perfect representation. It was a picture of that guy holding a bunch of like folding chairs, and it's like guy wants everyone to see how many folding chairs he can hold with like his hand, like the like a fucking look at me, I helped, I know I abandoned y'all, but
here it is.
And then the worst part is I bet a lot of people still support him. They're just like, well,
of course,
look,
of course
he had to take his kid over there, and every single one of those people had power. Every single one of them had power, probably had water during all this shit too.
The most amazing example of really true Stockholm Syndrome is people that earned less than $45,000 a year talking about how the minimum wage being $15 is going to ruin the economy.
It's going to ruin it.
People have the weirdest Stockholm Syndrome. I call it either Daddy Trump.
Trump syndrome.
The Daddy Trump,
Papa Orange?
Yes, the exactly Papa Orange, the Daddy Trump thing.
Yeah.
Or Stockholm Syndrome. Or just daddy issues. Like it's this weird, really fucking creepy
who are you trying to prove
daddy
yourself
thing.
to?
Yes, and these people are just like looking at the government and looking at the American flag or the Texas flag, and they've got just tears in their eyes, just looking. Their hearts are full. They're just, I love this place.
He fights for me.
He's gonna fight for me. He's gonna do it for me. Literally, while they're standing on ingrown toenails, on plantar fasciitis, on a torn meniscus, on a
living paycheck to paycheck,
on a soured set of kidneys, on a liver that's failing, on lungs that aren't working anymore. They're there in all of their and their meat bodies are literally falling apart. They're looking up at that Texas flag and Mr. Ted Cruz and just, he's my
that guy's
hero.
just like me.
He's gonna fight for me. It's like,
does he have an OnlyFans?
I'll buy that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so weird. It's so weird. It doesn't make sense.
Dude,
it's like,
bad.
dude, it's like that. I think we talked about it once. Is that perfect video of those guys? It's like these guys. They're sitting in this room and it's trashed. It's trashed. It looks like absolute shit.
Yeah.
And they're standing and they're sitting there and like one guy's in a full recliner chair, like literally feet up on a table full of trash, and he says, "Yeah, I just don't agree with Biden trying to tax people that make $150,000 a year. It's not fair.
It's
that
like,
40% increase in that isn't cool. It's not." And it's just like,
bro,
really,
trust
dude,
me, you're not affected
it's like,
by
really,
this.
dude, you're the one. Tell me.
Don't worry about Biden's tax plan.
Tell me about your tax plan. Tell me about the tax plan you're proposing. Tell me about the one that you're.
See,
that's what I'm saying.
It's like a fucking fold-out chair and an Xbox in his room, and just surrounded by trash.
Dude,
so I just can't do it. Dude.
Can't do it, man. It doesn't make. It's Stockholm. That's Stockholm syndrome. Look it up. It's fucking Stockholm syndrome.
Yeah, dude, these are our captors, bro.
Yes,
we're in love with our captors.
It literally is. They literally are captors.
You think if you walked up to, let's use Donald Trump as an example. If you walked up to his Trump Tower, Mar-a-Lago,
that's where he lives.
You being your normal piece of shit self, you walked in there and was like, "Hey, I voted for you, dude. Yep. Can I come in?"
Yeah.
You think he would ever let you anywhere? Your grimy, nasty, filthy peasant hands anywhere around him?
Security wouldn't let you.
Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to touch that fucking doorknob, dude. Like,
security wouldn't let you.
You would not be able to.
Ex-Navy SEALs.
All the people that support him, like half of those people, he does not give a shit about. The ex-Navy SEAls that, oh man, riding his dick, he doesn't give a fuck about you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, honestly.
And dude, it's wild too, because there's
like you're right. It's Stockholm syndrome. It's just like, dude, I'm in love with my captain.
I'm in love with it. I'm in love with this guy that said so many things and did none of them. He did none of them. He said so many things. I mean, but that's the thing, is that's all politicians always.
But yeah,
that's been politicians forever now.
Forever.
That's always and so
liberal, fucking
liberal, conservative, right? Exactly.
Look at Joe
Biden himself. Let's talk shit about Joe Biden real quick. Let's
even
it out. Joe
care.
Biden fucking signed a Raytheon. You know who Raytheon is, right?
I do not.
Raytheon is a weapons manufacturer.
Oh, yeah.
They make weapons for the military.
Nice.
He just signed a $450 million plus contract with Raytheon, weapons developers. He just signed it, 2 weeks ago. We don't have 15-hour minimum wages. We don't have a stimmy. We still don't have the next stimulus check. We still don't have it. Not 600, not 2,000, not 1,400. We don't have dick yet. Okay, hold on. Guess what else we don't have? We still don't have mass vaccination.
Mm-hmm.
The thing that he's been talking about that we were going to do. But you know what is fishy about all this? He signed that deal. Guess what else happened? COVID cases are down.
Oh.
Do you know that?
I didn't know that.
COVID cases are down. Right now. The reported COVID cases of the last however many days it's been since he's been in office have been the lowest recorded the entire time we've been going through this.
So he's doing something great.
What the fuck is going on?
Just kidding.
Nobody's not. People are still.
Would that be in total with some of the vaccinations? Does that like line up with it?
We barely got it.
Because we're at what, like 15% of the entire country?
And even at that, guess what?
But that's still a big number.
Guess what's crazy? Even if you have the COVID vaccine, this is a truth. I'm not bullshitting. You can look this up right now. Even with the COVID vaccination, it doesn't mean that you can't give it to somebody else.
Yeah, it doesn't mean lowers your risk for it, and
lowers,
like
no.
The effects, isn't it?
It just lowers your risks.
Risk and effects.
Don't fuck me up. It just lowers your risk
symptoms,
serious effects of COVID-19 on your body. It lowers that percentage chance of something bad happening to you. It doesn't stop you from getting it. It doesn't stop you from spreading it. It doesn't even fucking stop you from incubating it in a certain time period. Nothing. It does nothing other than reduce your chances of having whatever X, Y, and Z thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
I see that. Yeah.
And by the way, on top of all this, another fucking, just a little side note, influenza percentages way down. What's the other one? Bronchitis, way down.
But isn't everything now like associated with that? Associated with COVID? That's what it's classified as
that's the
now.
Problem.
You know?
That's
like
the
pneumonia,
problem.
anything you have with lungs, it's like COVID related issues.
But that's like saying,
and that's what shoots that number up even higher.
Sure, but think about this. Here's a great comparison to that. Let's say if we took away all of the little things about cancer. It's not bone cancer. It's not liver cancer. It's not brain cancer. It's not breast cancer. It's not testicular cancer. It's just cancer. Imagine how much scarier the numbers would be of cancer if we just took away all of those other words.
And it was just complete cancer.
If it was just cancer.
Just one
if it
classified
was just
generally
one, exactly.
as cancer.
Think about that. Think about that. Because heart cancer or whatever, heart disease is one thing. That's one separate, that's heart disease. It's a muscle. It's totally different than any cancer. Okay, so then on this side, because it's the two biggest things that kill us, it's heart disease, which is its own thing. No, that's very rare.
Heart disease, diabetes?
Yes.
What is it?
That's a blood, but that's a blood thing. Okay, and then the next thing after that is like, I think legit, it's like
alligators. The biggest threat to American citizens right now.
Floridians for sure.
Yes.
Floridians for sure, and cocaine.
What is it? My three biggest fears are crocodiles, alligators, and brain aneurysms.
Yeah. That's a good reference. Yes. But yeah, whatever the fuck the main killers are, I think suicide. But it doesn't matter. Look, imagine if all of the numbers for all kind of cancers are all added up and we're just named cancer.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying, right?
That number would be gigantic on its own.
But think about it.
But when you split it up into categories.
Influenza's one thing. Influenza A, influenza B, I think there is, right? Something like that, or B or C, something like that.
Hepatitis A, B, C, D.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's different influenzas. Okay, and then there's bronchitis, which is a pretty serious thing that comes with it. Then I think then separately from both of those is the flu, and then on top of that is other things. Pneumonia. That was the one. Thank you. I couldn't think of it. There is ammonia. All of those things. What are they related to? They're related to a weakened immune system. It's usually typical to your respiratory system. Yeah. You're usually okay. All of those things are worlds different than all of the other years that we've been collecting data on it. But guess what? COVID is the highest. Okay, so to take away whatever quote unquote conspiratorial fucking category you're about to put me on, but take away that shit and literally objectively looking at that. Yes, exactly.
Alex is on his QAnon shit right
everybody
now,
talks,
dude.
and whenever I talk to people about it, and they want to talk about, and I always tell people, you don't want to talk about this to me, and they say, "Yo, no, go ahead," and I tell them, and I'm like, I'm not giving you, mind you, I'm not giving you numbers.
Did you get good pictures at the Capitol riots? I think I saw you put something on Instagram, right? It was pretty good, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. The shaman. I was the shaman.
I was the shaman. That's me. I am the fucking vegan. That's me, dude.
Nah, but I get what you're saying. Continue. After that good sip of it. Red Horn Coffee House and Brewery from Cedar Park, Texas.
That's right, baby girl.
Yeah, are we allowed to say that on here?
100%.
Okay, fuck yeah. Go check out Red Horn Brew. Right now, Alex just brought me.
I work for them.
Yeah.
I work for them.
Do you want recognition? Do you want me to say it or
Absolutely. No? You can say whatever you want
about
them.
Yeah, he got me the pills, right?
It is I'll get the Czech pills.
I'll get the Czech pills. Yeah, whatever the fuck that is, but it's good.
It's the name of it, dumbass.
Oh yeah, I was like, what?
And it's a Czech Pilsner. So
yes, it's a Czech Pilsner, and it's fantastic. So check out Red Horn Coffee House and Brewery. Dude, one day we'll get a sponsor by them too. You know.
I think they, by all technicalities, they do sponsor me because they sign my checks.
Fuck it, dude. There you go.
They sign my checks and I get money from them, and I buy podcasting equipment with it. So
there you go, dude. There you go. So they funded this entire process. Exactly. So shout out to Red Horn.
It's their fault. Now. I'm fucking twisted drunk right now talking about how Joe Biden is the worst president. No, I'm kidding.
It's like, I love you guys. This is totally their fault.
This is John Chad. This is your fault, you fucks. This is your fucking.
I hope you're listening to this right now. You turned him into a QAnon boy.
They do listen, by the way.
I do. Oh, yeah. Shout out to who was it?
John and Chad.
John and Chad.
They're the owners of Red Horn.
That is a very Chad name, dude.
Yeah,
Chad.
Chad is a Chad name for sure.
John is a Chad name.
You know what's funny? He's totally a Chad.
Is he a Chad?
He is he's from California.
Oh no.
He's got this slick little haircut. He's always got his hair real nicely cut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He laughs too loud. He's always wearing Vans.
This kind of sounds like you too. Are you turning on us?
These aren't Vans, bitch.
Oh, not today. Not today.
These aren't
you got the fancy shoes on.
Yeah, I got the fancy shoes now, motherfucker.
Well, shout out to John and Chad and
my boys.
What you've done to my boy Alex over here, dude.
They did. It's their fault.
You've Californianized him.
It's their fault.
Too much.
Yeah, the long hair.
You just coming to Austin already like set the standard for it, you know, like the base, and they just completely built up on it
all the
right
way.
There.
Yep, it's their fault.
It's fantastic.
Well, John's from Brownsville, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. You know. That Valley Boy stuff.
That Valley Boy bullshit. Yeah.
Oh, what are we on right now? Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
That's the podcast. See y'all later.
See you guys. Bye. Fuck you, John and Chad. I mean, yeah, whatever, man. I mean, it's just upsetting. You look into it. You do your own research. You start looking at these things. You start uncovering things about the storm.
If you classify it like, okay, one thing is like if you have COVID and you get eaten by a fucking shark, it's classified as a COVID death, isn't it?
if you have had COVID within like 60 days.
Yeah, like say I had COVID right now, I got eaten by a fucking shark
in like a month.
They'd be like, well,
yeah,
COVID chopped that up,
right? This COVID was the one that made that shark.
That ended him, that shark. Yeah, that's one of the symptoms actually.
Well,
it makes you more
delicious
edible to sharks.
To sharks, for sure.
Which is the biggest problem that Americans are facing today. Besides,
I thought it was alligators. Yeah,
alligators and crocodiles.
It's just you do your own research, man. You start looking into this stuff, and very very quickly you start getting really upset because the numbers don't add up. It doesn't make sense. Things don't add up, and then you start following money, and it gets even worse. And that's
a business thing, too.
And that's like for
just like Texas. What I was going to get on the precipice of that is that when we get into these global fucking tragedies, and on that note, I am so tired of living through fucking global like first, these global pandemics,
historical events.
Historical events basically.
Historical
we lived through
events.
Fucking
the pandemic,
our first pandemic. We had pictures. Our first blizzard, our first Capitol riot. We can make a scrapbook just in the last 2 years of like our first. But you really see how we are getting capitalized off in tragedy, stuff like this.
Yeah.
Dude, stock market, for a big example, before coronavirus.
Yes.
When they had all this information that, hey, this is coming, this shit is coming over here. And like, they did not release that to the public before. All these politicians, sold everything or bought into, medical supplies, all this good shit. Yeah. They knew based on this information. Yeah. And that's fucked
scary.
Up. It's not hey, let's go tell the public and let them all be aware of this shit, because it's not, hey, we want them to survive. It's, well, how much money can we make off of this if we know this is coming, Right. It's pretty fucked up. It's the same way in Texas. Like, with what we were talking about, the ERCOT, the whole fucking power grid system.
Yeah.
They're raising the prices on electricity for like people who had it like by almost 1,800%. From that.
Well, that supposedly, to the little bit of looking into I've done, is that's only happening to like corporate accounts.
To corporate accounts?
Yes.
Is that a fact on there? Because I haven't seen it.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said,
regular consumers have been upgraded to 1% as well.
Okay, so if that's, sure I don't know if that's true, because I'm pretty sure that might be super illegal. But
no, yeah,
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's super illegal. Right, exactly. So if it comes true that it is true,
have you seen these price gougings on shit?
I have not.
I had a coworker who told me that they went to during this whole pandemic. There's no food available. The stores have been wiped out by all these people
during the pandemic. During the storm.
During the storm.
Okay. Yes.
They went to a Popeyes. Fucking the only Popeyes that was open here was on like Riverside or some shit. For 2 sandwiches and like a fucking drink or like fries and shit, like a regular price one would be like what, $8, $9, like for each one of them.
Sure.
They jumped that shit up to $32. $32 for 2 sandwiches, 2 drinks, like a regular meal. That would probably equate to like $18.
Maybe.
Can you do that? Can you they doubled it?
I don't know.
Gas stations.
I don't think so.
Not with gas, but like anything that you're buying in there, they can fucking price gouge that shit like as much as they need to. You know?
And I've heard that there is a way. And prior to this situation, not during this. Prior to this, I have heard that if like a system goes down, like if a certain system goes down, they can individually sell their like items, and they can just name it sandwich, and they can just set a price to it.
Yeah,
and they can so they're not selling you the number 1 anymore.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
It's a sandwich and fries.
It's a sandwich and fries and drink combo
at their own price,
and they can say on February 18th.
Yeah,
that is what it was. It was this, and guess what? It costs $17.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be bad today. It's $17 today. Okay, that's your thing. It's not a number 1 because a number 1 has pickles.
Oh,
it has pickles. So those pickles, they make it $8
just for the pickles.
Just for the pickles. So that's $8. But with no pickles, it's $18.
It's like, bro, I'm at a Cheesecake Factory now.
But that's what I'm saying.
Popeyes chicken sandwich.
But that's the problem, is that's literally a thing that you can do. You can just ring something up, and if it's if it's wrong, it's just oops, my bad.
What are you gonna do about it?
What are you gonna do?
You want to eat, don't you?
Yes, yeah,
bitch?
exactly. That's the problem.
Lick
you want
my
to eat.
Boots,
you want to
bitch.
eat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well then you're not getting a number 1. This is all that we have available. We have the sandwich and fries. We have the sandwich and no fries. And we have the sandwich and fries in a drink combo. And then also we have the sandwich but with no buns.
Like, $10 for that bun add-on. The expansion pack.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's not a fucking, and that's the problem with capitalism.
Oh yeah,
that's the problem with it. Is that they're and exactly, you said it earlier. That's the reason why Texas isn't on that fucking electrical system because of regulation.
Regulations.
And that's what capitalism doesn't allow.
It's like, you see how socialism is failing us under capitalism, you bitch. It's like,
right.
Oh, it's like, wait, what? Hold on.
Exactly. And every time, my thing lately is I've been talking about socialism a lot.
Yeah.
And very openly. I don't mind talking about it. And when I talk about it with my older folks, they're always like, well, the USSR failed and you know, whatever, and Nazi Germany and all stuff. And it's just like, that's your problem. You're thinking about these things.
They did
literally
wrong.
Only. You're thinking about these things only within these
your
aspects
time frame.
of the
to fit
USSR.
your narrative, basically.
Yes, to fit the US. Of course, the USSR was terrible.
Yeah.
Of course, that Stalin was horrible person. Guess what? There was some national holiday. It was like essentially the equivalent of 4th of July in some European country. Yeah. And there's this beautiful set of pictures of the prime minister of that country literally cracking beers with other citizens.
Yeah.
No masks. They're all outdoors. There's
just chilling.
There's mountains in the background. They have tents. They have tents. They have tents. They have drinks. They have servers. They have people in fucking, what are those things? The something lederhosen, or what is it called? Or
lederhosen? I'm assuming. I've heard the word lederhosen. So
yeah.
Is it like overalls? Is it like those green overalls?
Things? I don't know if it's Germany, but I'm just saying it was
like
some
the
country.
Yeah,
all that shit. So but that's what I'm saying. The prime minister was there. Prime minister is there cheersing with people. Hey, hello. Yeah. I'm so glad to be here with you. We're here at this 4th of July equivalent in this country. Yeah. We're having a great time, and we're over here fucking. Now we're double masking.
Yeah. Don't touch me. I'm going golfing. But it's a wild world that we're living. Not even a wild world, dude. Like these countries that we're supposed to be above, we're a lot lower in like just fucking everything. Common sense. Common sense. Yeah, man. Dude, don't even ask me a question because I'm like math. Retarded.
Yeah,
basically.
Math, science.
I'm a little retarded.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Alex Jones.
But yeah, no, it's a wild time that we're living in, dude. And like we're living through it is like the crazy part about this shit. And I can't wait to read the future textbooks on like this shit being written in there.
They won't.
Like,
they won't think about it.
Oh,
bitch.
It's gonna be written in there, but it's gonna be like a hero's fantasy.
Bitch.
It's like
we were
Senator Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz went to
brought
Cancun.
water. He went to Cancun and brought back thousands of gallons of water for his fellow citizens. Like he took them all on vacation afterward. Like it's insane, dude. Revisionist history.
Think about it like this, bro. We were in high school. Whenever we were in high school, we were reading textbooks that were 25 years old.
Bro.
Some of my textbooks,
Genocide,
I swear to
slaughter.
Some of my textbooks
10 out of 10.
Where literally, I'm not even joking. I remember I did the math one time. It was like a 47-year-old textbook that I was using for like a test. And I was like, I remember even back then, whenever I was 16, 17 years old.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, why the fuck?
That Ronald Reagan guy's pretty good.
I'm like, why the fuck is this book so old? None of this stuff is even kind of relevant right now. Like, we're not going to talk about 9/11. You know what I mean? We're not going to talk about we're not even going to talk about like Vietnam. You know what I mean? We're not going to talk about the Cuban Missile Crisis.
We tied that war.
We're not going to talk about JFK. You know what I mean? Like at the end of this book, there was a thing that said, "Go to your local recruiter and get ready to go to Vietnam." Like it was like, be prepared to bring back poppy seeds in your fucking bags because that's what we're going for. You know what I mean? Like it was like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we? This is such an old.
It's like women get in the factories right now. It's like men go to your local drafting station.
Yes, exactly. Yeah,
we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Everybody's gonna be okay.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That was before Rosie the Riveter and everything, dude. Like she wasn't even recruited yet,
dude.
Like it's crazy, right? You see these things, and it's like all the history that we got in there. It's like, at the end of the Indian War, like fucking the Pilgrims and the Indians, they made up. We had Thanksgiving shit. Dude. We all sat at the same table. Like. Fuck all that genocide and slaughter. I was about to say. They probably ate the Pilgrims too.
You know what? There's a really famous story about Christopher Columbus that he said he knew because they had almanacs back then, so they knew about like the positions of the moon and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So he knew there was going to be a blood moon, and he told the Native Americans, he said, if you don't bring me back whatever amount of gold or something, whatever he was looking for, it doesn't matter. Insert whatever you want because he was a fucked up person. He did this all the time.
Yeah.
He said, if you didn't bring me back, let's just say gold for conversation's sake, if you didn't bring me back, this tall of a pile of gold in 1 month, in 1 month from now, 30 days from now, I'm going to turn the moon red. So if you don't fucking come back and do it, I'm going to do it. And then afterwards, during the night of that moon, I'm going to kill every single person over 50 years old in this village in front of you. And they were like, oh my God. So those people got to work. Guess what? They didn't find it because in that area, there was no gold to find.
Yeah.
So it was fun for them. I forgot who it was. I think it was like some kind of like actual like ship person that knew about how to maintain the ship that wrote about this in this famous journal. And he said that from where he was, he saw all of the guys. Like they were prepping for it on the ship the hours before. They were running around grabbing all the old folk and they took everybody to the center of this thing. They lit a bonfire and they fucking chopped their heads off.
Dude.
They chopped their heads off. They chopped their heads off and they threw it in the fire in front of everybody. And then that same night, they left.
Just left.
They just left. They just left. Christopher Columbus just left to the next couple 50 miles.
Next village, hey, the same thing, right?
To the same thing.
Hey, that moon's coming, bitches.
Yes,
like
right,
bring me carrots.
Bring me carrots.
Whatever the fuck.
That was Christopher Columbus, and we used to be like, oh, pilgrims.
Dude, it's Columbus Day. Dress up as your local pilgrim, bro.
Exactly. Yeah. School's out, bitch. So we're going to go for the half day because the rest of the day we're going to be eating turkey.
Hell yeah. Hey, MLK Day. We didn't assassinate that fool, bro. Yes, MLK.
Yeah, dude, like, MLK. I had a dream.
Dude, history is fucked up, bro.
And dude, it's like...
And we don't even touch the surface of, like, the crazy shit that happens.
Well,
like, and the brutal history of, like, our country.
And
like,
also...
Which wasn't that long ago.
And think about this also. Guess how insane this is. Who's writing those books?
Old white people that are just like...
But who's writing the good ones? Where are the good ones? Where's the history that we haven't told? Where, you know what I mean?
Not in our schools.
What do we really know? Like that, like people clown... There's a guy, character... A very famous person on the JRE podcast. His name's Eddie Bravo. Okay.
Oh God, Eddie Bravo.
And everybody loves to shit on Eddie Bravo because he is always talking about question everything. He's always talking about question everything. He's always talking about you have to question literally everything all the time. and you have and he taught me a valuable lesson because once you start questioning everything,
it leads you down a path.
You start like figuring out some shit where it's like, okay, wait, like why am I getting circumcised?
Yeah.
Like why do I have to get married? Like what?
Well,
like,
schmegma for the first answer.
Or just clean your dick.
Just clean your dick. But,
you know what I mean?
That's
like,
hard.
but I'm saying it's like, why do I pay taxes? Wait, why do I have to get a license to get married? Wait,
no.
Why do I have to go? Like
you fall down a rabbit hole in this shit because like. It sounds crazy to the normal person.
Always.
Like, of course, and most of the time, it does go down a crazy path to where you can't believe it. But when you start doing your own research on it, you're like, you do start questioning shit. You're like, why are things like that? I've done the same thing. Like, why does money exist?
Yes.
Like, what is the point? Like, what is it? It's paper.
What is it? Yeah.
Like, it's to basically just keep us all in check. You know, like
right.
to keep you at the bottom and keep them at the top. And it's just a fucking fabricated number.
Yeah.
Like
it's just made up.
Me working at the bank, I forgot who I told, but like. I can put a fucking random number into somebody's account, like accidentally, you know, like I can't actually do it. But if I were to do it,
right.
like it's just numbers in the rift.
Yeah.
Like it's just, I can put 5 million in your account and just be like, oh, well, yeah, it's there. And if no one said anything, you would just have 5 million.
Just forgot. I just hit another zero.
We're working our lives. We're fucking slaving away 24 hours a day just for numbers.
For what?
Like, okay, I can buy shit with that, but like, why can't I just like get it, you know?
Right.
Well, I mean, obviously, why can't you just get it? But it's like, I'm working for this fucking imaginary number, dude, that's going to keep me down or up for the rest of my life.
And also what we were talking about earlier with the storm, the politicians are having their power on during record fucking low temperatures. Mm-hmm. They have they're fine. They have food, they have power, they have everything, they have clean water, they have everything. They don't need to boil their water. They've got a super filter in their household. You know what I mean? Nothing gets through that
backup
thing.
generators.
Right, exactly.
They're
They're not worried about it because they're like we said, and equally so, like we said about COVID, they're just going to spend extra time at the lake house. Yeah. And what are we supposed to do? I've said this before on episodes between me and you. I said one time, it wasn't when Rona hit. It wasn't if I'm going to continue to work. It was how am I going to continue to work?
Exactly.
Because I need my beer to sell.
Mm-hmm.
I need my coffee to sell. I need it to go. That's what we're structured on. It's okay. So it's not if. It's how. How do I have to deliver it? Do I have to sanitize the coffee beans individually?
Am I driving?
Yeah.
Am I going to be wearing a hazmat suit to take this to someone's doorstep?
Do I have to do it that way? Yeah. Because if that's what we have to do, then motherfucker, that's what we're going to do because
we're doing.
We need to make money. That's what we need to do because we're chasing this fucking thing. We're selling it for a number. Yeah. And it's like, it's so fucked up. It's okay. So here's an interesting thought. One of the things that you talked about earlier was like the prices of energy. Yeah. People, regular consumers, are being charged exorbitant amounts of money because they kept their power on the entire time. Okay. The people that sit on the committees or the boards, or they're just a part of the owners of these companies. Okay. Let's say every single one of them, and let's say for conversation's sake, there's 6 of them. Let's say every single one of those dudes has in the bank 5, maybe gals too. Not trying to be, You
misogynistic fuck. Women can't make money now too, or what?
Let's say every single one of those 6 people, gender neutral people.
Fluid.
Gender neutral dummy, not gender fluid.
Neutral, my bad.
Gender neutral people, 6 people. Let's say every single one of them have $500 million in the bank. If every single one of those dudes lost people lost $1 million out of their $500 million, they'd have $409 million. So that's $6 million, and that would cover the costs of those 30 days in totality. In absolute totality, it would cover the number of energy that was used. Again, this is conversation. I don't know if this is a real number, but I'm saying, okay. And let's say they had the opportunity to say, let's do that. We lose one of our $500 million, or we charge somebody in upwards of 11,000% increase on their regular bill. We're going to increase it by 11,000%. Again, conversation sake. Okay, which one we do? A or B? Lose $1 million or charge them that?
Charge.
They choose B every time.
Why would I spend any of the money that I have?
They choose B every time. They don't care about you. Mm-hmm. Nobody does. Ted Cruz was trying to go to Cancun. Greg Abbott never lost power. These people don't care about you.
Did you hear what Rick Perry said too?
Rick Perry
He said Texans are willing
crazy.
Texans are willing to sacrifice their power. It's like, no, the fuck we're not.
No,
who are you
not,
talking
bro.
about?
No,
dude?
we're not. Sorry.
Rick Perry?
No, we're not. Fuck you, Rick Perry.
Yeah,
I met Rick Perry in the 5th grade. I should have stabbed him when I had a chance.
Just stabbed him when you had the chance.
I had a pencil in my fucking pocket too.
I should have done it. Right to the throat.
Right to the jugular. Dude, pinch poke you fucking bitch. That's what I'm saying. We would have never had that stupid quote.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
So yeah, tell that to the people who fucking
Did you hear about the mayor?
Did
you hear about the mayor? The mayor in some random mayor in some random town of Texas.
He was
resigned,
like,
right? He had to.
Yeah,
he was literally
he was like, he was on his bullshit.
Yes, he was like, God gave you 2 hands and 2 feet.
That's right. Yeah.
Go and protect your family. Why are you waiting for handouts?
Bro, are we nomads? What the fuck is this? Like,
what the fuck?
We're not Neanderthals anymore,
dude.
What are you
talking about? It's like, yes, exactly. Do we still regularly catch firewood? And do we regularly still catch our game to eat? Do we still have to go grow and pick our own berries and vegetables?
Be a man. Go get your own firewood.
Fuck
chop
you.
That shit,
Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you.
Build a log cabin.
You have $500 million.
Yeah.
Give me one.
Give me one. It would not affect you in the
Give me one. Yes. Give me one.
Yeah.
Give me one. And you know what? You're not even giving me, just me, literally Alexander Garcia, one. You're not giving me one. If that person gave up one, that means that 100 people get $1,000 or whatever the math is. I'm bad at math. Yeah. You know what I mean? But whatever it is, all those people get $1,000 or all those people get $10,000. Mm-hmm. It affects so many people. Trickle down economy, these fucking nuts. Yeah. Nothing trickles down. The top gets bigger. And the people at the bottom also get bigger.
It's basically like these hedge funds. Like,
thank God for GameStop,
dude. For the split second that we actually put that middle finger to fucking Wall Street.
Well, it's still going. I mean, and not the GameStop particularly, but people are getting educated now.
You're getting educated on
people
it.
People are getting educated
if you ever think they're ever going to let that happen again, you're out
crazy.
Of your goddamn mind. Average Joes like us, we get the scraps. Like. There's a moment in time, shit like this happens, like we get our hands on
GameStop.
We get one GameStop.
One.
That's never going to happen. They're not going to let that happen again. No. You saw how
they're going to cause more regulations.
You saw how fast they moved to regulate that shit. The same tactics that they have been pushing for years. Forever. Market manipulation from their side, but it's not market manipulation when they're doing it.
Because
it's market manipulation when we're doing it. When the average Joe finds out, hey, dude, we can blow this shit up. Get our piece of the pie real quick, and we can do it with all of these things. No, that's not going to happen. Like they'll tell you, hey, invest your money, but when you start investing it like that, not like that. Chill, bro.
Dude,
like, what the
Robin Hood literally shut it down.
They shut it down.
They literally said
that's illegal
as
fuck
on the app. They said No. I'm gonna tell you that I think that there's something up with this one and this transaction, but in reality, I know what you're trying to do.
You know what their thing was? This market is volatile. Be careful when you buy it. And they literally, people that bought them, they refunded some of them. They just like didn't even go through on there. They weren't allowing you to sell these things.
You couldn't do it.
You couldn't. Like, it was insane. It's like, that's illegal. That's illegal.
But it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
They're doing it. They're the guys that write the laws.
Yeah.
They're the guys that write the laws.
They don't want you to learn about this shit. Like, they want you to do all this shit, but hey, when you get out of pocket like that, we're going to make sure that's never going to happen again. Ever.
Yeah. It's so... It's one of the things that gets me about it is that it's exactly like you said earlier. It's numbers on a screen.
Just numbers.
It doesn't matter.
It's not physical cash. You know how limited physical cash is?
The physical cash is so empty. There's no gold standard.
Exorbitant
Peter
amounts
Schiff
of
talks
money.
about it famously.
Yeah.
There's no gold standard. There is no representation of our dollar anywhere. It doesn't. People look. Let's say this is a real thing, and you've worked at a bank before. There's a real thing. People can have so much money that if they try to go to a bank and cash it out, literally tell that bank, hey, I'm just gonna make up a number. I'm just making up numbers. I have $250,000, and I want.
We don't have that.
Right.
Sorry.
I want $250,000 in cash right now because that's in my checking account and that's ready to go, baby.
Yeah.
It's ready to go. And guess what? Daddy wants it. Give me $250,000. You're gonna stand there and they're gonna be like, sir, well,
because you talking about
we actually we only have $50,000 in actual physical. What do they call
currency.
it? Liquid cash.
They call it
they call it liquid cash or something like that.
Yeah.
In liquid cash. So we can give you $50,000 now, and then we can try and work it out to give you more money later. And it's like,
but I have
and
that
it's
much.
like and it's like, but it's in your bank, so give me the money. And they're like, well, we can't. And
actually,
and
it's
then,
in my computer, sir. Like
exactly.
The numbers are in my computer.
It's in
the physical cash. I don't have that.
Right, and so that's the problem. So it's like, and so like, and it's funny because as you grow up, you always kind of think about like back whenever you were a kid. But think about this: like, remember how Mr. Krabs
pinching ass?
He had all of his cash under
the
mattress. Why?
Because he didn't trust banks.
Because he didn't trust banks.
Which is smart as fuck.
That was a famous thing back then.
Yeah.
People that would have their cash in coffee cans, under their mattress, in random
secret
envelopes.
basement under
Yes,
a freaking
exactly. And they would
board
have
under
all this cash. Why? Because they didn't trust the banks to have it. Because when you agree to a bank, you agree to have your money circulate within them to actually circulate through the economy. And
basically, what we do is take that money and we
wipe our ass. We wipe our ass.
We wipe our ass and we use that money to give out loans. Like it's
right.
We're using your money to give money away, like you're saying,
yes,
to circulate
exactly.
somewhere else.
Yes.
The more money you put in, we're happy because that's more money that we can give away. But it's just like, it's numbers, dude. Like, you can't, like...
It's so weird.
If you just wiped all that shit out, and started fresh,
that was the other thing that Joe Biden hasn't done. He hasn't wiped away
his ass.
Probably. He forgets everything very easily. Apparently, he hasn't also done the student loan forgiveness thing.
Oh yeah,
that was the other one. It was that one. It was the vaccination thing. It was the stimmies, and it was the. Oh, and then the ICE thing. He said he was going to abolish ICE. None of those things.
Did you change the name of it? What is it?
Fact,
the facilities?
In fact, ICE
overflow facilities.
ICE just got some kind of approval to continue whatever work that they're doing, quote unquote.
They added cis to the end of it. ISIS. But
that's what I'm saying. No, dude, it doesn't. These people don't care.
Yeah.
Trump didn't care.
No.
Biden doesn't care.
It's just
nobody cares.
Yeah, it's false promises to get into office, get your so you can
the
put what you need.
Up. Yes, exactly.
What your side needs, and it's just okay. Like we give you these false promises, you vote for us, and that's all it is.
It's crazy because
the only true politician that I'll ever believe is Bernie, because Bernie has not switched up
never
since the beginning.
40 years.
40 years. You can look back, and this man is getting arrested by cops. Like, man, fuck y'all, dude. Fuck the system. Like. You calling them homosexuals? Like,
right.
What? Yeah, like all this. Like, he's never
calling them
switched up.
Slaves?
Yeah, like we fucked that up. We all fucked that up,
No,
like,
we didn't. No, we didn't. Us people. No, we didn't.
The party system.
Yeah,
fucked it up.
straight up. It's documented, well documented.
We're forced to believe. Yes,
WikiLeaks absolutely, undeniably, fucking documented the fact that Hillary Clinton and the Democratic whatever the fuck party, the leaders, whatever it's called, I forgot what it's called now. They
purposefully knocked him out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
They put him away from that,
it's
bro.
an agenda, dude.
That's what Snowden did. Snowden and what's his name, Assange, showed us this stuff, man. And we did what we literally
wiped our ass with that information.
Dude, he's in another country. Assange is stuck to a fucking room.
Yeah.
He's stuck to the second floor of an embassy because if he steps foot outside of it, he literally he dies. He's dead.
Gets blown away.
He's dead.
How did his ass get on Joe Rogan again?
Assange.
Do you remember that?
Assange has not been.
Snowden
has, yes. But there's like untraceable internet connection still.
Yeah.
So Snowden knows how to do that.
I'm sure he knows how to do that.
Yes, exactly.
Easily.
Yeah, he's a fucking mastermind.
Yeah.
So he, through whatever means possible, he's connected to Joe, and then they talked over internet Skype thing.
Dude, imagine having a fucking hit on your ass, basically from like a country that you're just like running.
How fucking big do your balls feel
dude,
every day? How
every day that
heavy?
That man is alive,
Straight
dude.
up.
Like that's nuts.
Straight up.
Because where is he right now? Like Russia? Is he still in Russia?
Mm-hmm.
He's just chilling.
He just had
in
a
Russia?
baby.
That's dude.
He just had a baby.
You can't come back to your homeland, dude.
No,
like,
he's a
nuts,
Russian
bro.
citizen. The Russians totally took
They're
him.
like, come on in,
They're
bro.
Like, come on in.
Like, shit,
like, they literally said, like, we're not even gonna try and like get any information on you. Just come on over here.
Hey,
fuck those guys.
You know how collusion
fuck
works?
Those guys.
You know
no, they said straight up. They said, no, we don't care. We don't care that you know what you know. Just come over here.
Like, tell us your secrets, and you can fucking live here for the rest of your life.
Like, that's bullshit. You shouldn't have to do that. Come over here.
Yeah.
We'll just let you be a citizen. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Dude, that's nuts, right?
And guess what? He invested in cryptocurrency.
Smart man. If there's anyone to listen to, it's fucking Edward Snowden.
Yeah, has a bunch of money in cryptocurrency.
It's a nuts situation. Like, just this country is fucking nuts. But
it doesn't make sense. It never makes sense. It gets me literally so unbelievably upset when I think about it too long that people, they can just speaking about numbers on a screen, they can literally, you didn't have power for 5 days, but they could say, that person has to pay 200% more.
200 more.
200% more, whatever.
Because we brought it back.
And that
they
person
used it when other people didn't have it.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
So we're using our resources.
Fuck those guys.
It's hard out here.
Yeah, we had to like turn the circuits and stuff. And like
you know how hard it is dodging federal regulations out here? Give us some money, please. Like,
dude. Yeah, man. Don't get me talking about the government.
I know, dude.
I did. It's so upsetting, and like, and nobody cares. No one cares.
No one cares.
You start talking about
it. Just you get past it.
And you start talking about like people.
You see the sliminess of all of these politicians of the system.
Like, Taylor Swift re-release albums. Oh, I gotta go buy those albums. I don't want to talk about Ted Cruz literally vacating his position in Texas and going to another country to hang out and drink warm water. I'm gonna go buy Taylor Swift's new album and I'm gonna
stream Tay-Tay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But we can go to sleep knowing that Bobby Shmurda is free.
Is he?
Bobby Shmurda is
just
free.
Got fucking.
And
they just broke up.
Bobby Shmurda is free. The world can start healing again. We can get back on track.
Which guy was he? Which song did he make? Or was he in a famous video?
I can't say the name. It's hot guy. You know,
is it the N-word?
Yeah, you be on some hot stuff.
Really?
That was the radio edit. Was hot stuff.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, was that your foot?
You playing footsies with me, bitch?
Sorry, dude. Bobby Shmurda's freedom got me acting up.
You got it acting up, bro.
Yeah,
it's an OnlyFans.
So yeah, dude, he's free. So the world can get back on track finally. You ever seen that meme where it's just like a utopian society? That's Bobby Shmurda if he never went to prison. Right. So we can start over.
You'll watch. He gets out and just goes right back in. Like the day he gets out, he kills his girlfriend or whatever. And just goes back.
Kills a whole gang of people, and we're just like, man, well,
oh my God,
so that's why he was in prison.
If that happens, dude, we're
honestly, that'd be pretty cool. Why not? No, fuck no. He has to drop an album at least. I know he's been working on some shit.
No, he has. He's been working out and getting fucked.
I was about to say he was getting something worked out.
Dude, yeah. You want to talk about something that's really upsetting? Let's talk about the prison system.
Like, I'm a hot guy, dude. But back on that subject, you were saying Daft Punk, dude. Daft Punk is officially calling it splits. Like,
did you watch the video?
I didn't watch the video.
It's dope.
Was it just them?
One of them explodes.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
They blow up.
Yeah. Do they take their helmets off or no?
No. They're just like walking in a desert.
And one just blows.
One just blows up, and then like some commotion, and then like
just died,
and like a screen comes up. It's like whenever they started to 2021,
1993.
Something
They've been around since 1993. That's insane,
around
right?
forever. Honestly, I'm not even joking. This is legit, true to life fact. Every now and again,
as I work out, I play the Disney Tron soundtrack.
Dude, that was my main concern, is that if they make a Disney Tron 2, we're not going to get a dope-ass soundtrack from them.
Nope.
Maybe one, but, dude, the Tron soundtrack fucking
is the
slaps.
best.
Dude, it
it's
is
the best.
What is it, D-Res? D-Res?
D-Res, yeah.
But everything about, like...
Finn or whatever. What is the name?
Yeah.
What's the last name of the guys? Finn, right?
I think it's Finn.
Yeah, and it's like that was the name of one of the songs. I mean, every single one of the songs is great.
Every single song on that soundtrack was fire. Just every album they had, like I don't know
about the rest of their music.
What was it? What was the album that Get Lucky was on?
Oh yeah,
you remember that one?
That one sucked.
No, it did not.
Yes,
Shut the
it
fuck up. What is it?
It's
Dreams
so,
and like
yeah,
some
it's
shit.
so
fuck you, Alex.
so
You're
basic.
gonna get me. No, it is not basic, dude. That was a summer classic, dude. That was the soundtrack to one of my summers. Like, just everything about
jerking
it.
off every
jerking off to that. Yeah,
night.
I didn't do anything else.
Exactly,
I was just jerking off to Get Lucky.
Tom Brady Super Bowl wins.
Yes, yeah. Actually, don't get me started on that. Okay, I don't know. Woo-wee, Alex.
You're the hardest fucking Tom Brady fan I know, bro. You love Tom Brady, and you don't even care. You don't care that anybody knows.
I don't give a fuck.
Love Tom Brady.
I'm a Patriots fan first and foremost.
You're a Tom Brady fan.
I'm a Tom Brady stan too.
How did Cam Newton do?
He did
terrible.
No, okay, I'm not going to say
so
it was
bad.
his fault. And you
He's
can't say this season was his fault
so
completely.
Annoying.
He didn't play fantastic.
Vegan
Fuck you, let me talk, dude. I'm going to protect my man, dude. That's my quarterback.
Fuck
but
Cam Newton.
no, okay.
Oh my god, you have a Tom Brady Funko?
I do, dude. Julian Edelman and Rob, the big three, but only one
Dude, which one of these
survived.
guys went to jail? Oh, that's the other guy that killed himself already. Oops.
Oh, Aaron Hernandez. Good guy. Good guy. Could have been something special. I have his jersey signed. Bro, but no, dude. Are you willing to admit he's finally the GOAT?
Oh, I've always said he's the GOAT.
Have you? I thought we've had
100%.
discussions where you're like, no, fuck you, Andy. Tom Brady is a bitch.
No, I mean, I don't like him as a person because
Why
I think
do you
he's annoying.
What has he done as
Because
a
he
person?
kisses his fucking kid in the mouth. It's fucking weird.
Who doesn't?
A lot of people.
I kiss everybody's kids on the mouth,
Never
dude.
been kissed on the mouth by my parents. They hate me.
Come here.
And thankfully.
I'll be your dad.
No,
right now.
you
Come
won't,
on,
dude. Fuck you.
Fuck
so
you,
I'm saying,
bro.
So it's like, first off, I don't like him as a person, and I think he's annoying as fuck.
The fucking
I think he's
humblest
annoying
dude.
as fuck, but he is the GOAT. He's the
GOAT.
NFL quarterback GOAT. There's nobody better than him. There will never be.
Mahomes will never be up to that level.
No, Mahomes has to understand, like Aaron Rodgers did, 4 years ago.
Aaron
Mahomes
Rodgers
needs to understand.
He's going to be Aaron Rodgers 2.0. Maybe
Right.
get another Super Bowl, but
Right.
it's not going to be to that level.
Right.
Like, okay,
No, Aaron Rodgers
he's a gunslinger. He's a fucking athlete.
The
He's an
gunslinger.
athlete. Tom Brady's not an athlete.
No.
He's a fucking game
I'm
manager.
glad you recognize that.
No, I'm not retarded.
Right.
Sorry. You can't say that
Mentally
word.
challenged. You can say whatever you want.
Yeah,
Fuck people that trying to say you can't say something.
He's a game manager, but he's a knowledgeable. He's fantastic. He can get the job done.
Always.
And
He can always get the job
Look
done.
what he did in Tampa. Tom Brady is the culture of like. He's the culture
of winning.
He's just the culture
Of winning.
Like, yeah, okay. Belichick and him, like, they go hand in hand. Yes, they both work together for it. Like, I hate the, what is it? The argument that, oh, is it Brady or is it Bill?
Right.
They're together. Like, they work together. You can't have one without the other. Like, you know, but a big part of it obviously was Brady because he can get that shit done. He knows he's knowledgeable. Look what he did. 1 year in the NFC where everyone was like, oh man, like, he's washed, he's done.
Right, he's
the
done.
AFC, go to a hard division, go to the NFC. He
Go to
does
the
that
AFC,
in.
sorry.
No, he's in the AFC. He was in the AFC as a Patriot.
Okay, sorry.
Went to
You
the
said that
NFC.
backwards then.
No.
So he was in the
didn't.
AFC.
You
People
just
said that the
listened
AFC was
wrong.
too easy.
Go
So
to
they were
the
telling him,
NFC.
go to the NFC. He went to the NFC.
And wins the
And wins.
first year.
Right.
1 year.
Beat everybody.
1 year. And
No
team
one
that,
stood a chance. Who stood a chance?
No one.
Nobody stood
And
a
they
chance.
started off slow. Yeah, like it was
Whatever.
really a process.
They were just it was
mending.
the legs. Just getting the legs.
Just getting
Just getting the
COVID,
legs.
no practice,
Right,
not that.
exactly.
You gotta
Right.
work
He
into
had
that system.
everything against him.
Dude, Bruce
he had everything
yeah,
against
everything.
him.
It was not supposed to. You saw in the first 4 games, like, okay, like this is probably going to be a shit show, you know?
Yeah,
like
this
it's
is
not
weird.
working out.
Yeah.
Every week, you just see them progressively getting better and better and better. They have an all-star team, yes.
And then high octane.
High
football.
octane, just fucking playoffs, dude. That
Beautiful.
was one of the greatest playoff runs I've ever seen. As a wild card team,
The problem was that they were so unforgiving about it.
Mm-hmm.
They just won.
They just won.
They stomped.
Bro, they kind of like, okay, you're a wild card team. Every single game that they played was on the road. 3 games in a row on the road.
Good.
Which is nuts.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, you beat Washington. Washington is Washington, you know,
Right.
like you got Alex Smith or no, it was that other dude
Whoever.
who played good. They didn't play amazing. You go up, okay, we got the Saints and Drew Brees.
Right.
Demolished.
Drew Brees looked like a fucking peewee quarterback.
An old fart, dude. That was the retirement game. He's gonna retire.
Yeah, no, he did.
He did officially? Or I thought he was still talking. After that performance, I would hate to go out like that, though.
I would hate to,
because I love Drew Brees.
So
I wanted him to get at least one more Super Bowl.
That's what I said too. I was like, I want Tom Brady to win, but I also want Drew Brees to get one too.
And then just fuck the Saints. I hate the Saints so much.
The team in general.
That
one Kamara guy. Fuck that guy. Kamara.
I like that guy. He's cool. He's like the one I like. Michael Thomas is the bitch. Michael Thomas,
I'll fight you, dog. Michael Thomas, I'll fight you right now.
You bitch ass hoe. But yeah, because you got. Yeah, the Saints, like, okay, you beat them. That's a pretty impressive. And then you're like, okay, we're playing Aaron Rodgers and like the fucking Packers who have been like on a roll. You got the MVP.
Yeah.
Demolish.
Dude,
Aaron Rodgers
broke a tablet.
He broke a tablet, dude.
I think he broke it over his knee.
Did he?
He was so mad.
So frustrated?
He was so mad. He just fucking broke it over his knee.
Dude.
He was so mad that game.
That sucks.
Aaron Rodgers gets... It sucks because when he gets mad... He gets really mad. Yeah, he gets really mad.
That organization is frustrating his ass, too. I hope he goes somewhere.
I hope he goes somewhere
But he's going to stay there.
He is. He's loyal. He's like the next Brett Favre.
Yeah.
He's like the next Brett Favre.
Bro,
yeah.
the man he put out of a job is like, he's that guy, basically.
Straight up. No, I mean, he's always had kind of something going there, but he's just too good. He's just too good. His receivers need to be significantly better because that's
the thing.
The way he throws, man. The way he throws,
he's a slinger, bro.
You need to have those hands.
Yeah.
You can't just have some guy that's expecting a perfect ball. He's gonna get it to you, but you gotta finish the work.
The thing is, though, I'm not making excuses for the Packers anymore because it's their annual NFC Championship blowout game. Like, they always get fucked. It's like, basically, I saw a Wikipedia page for the NFC Championship. It's like, oh, the team that beats the Packers go to the Super Bowl. So like, it's just every single year, you know? But it's like, when do you stop making an excuse for it? Because, like, you say, oh, he doesn't have weapons. He has the best receiver, arguably, in the NFL right now, Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams was on fire all year. He's good.
I didn't even hear about him.
You had fucking Aaron Jones, one of the best running backs. You had two of the defensive players that are amazing. You have Aaron Rodgers, at quarterback. Like, he has a lot of weapons and shit. But they just never make it out there, Like,
I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's great players, but I think it's just a bad coaching staff.
But with LaFleur, in the last 2 years they've gone like, what is it, 20 something and like 10?
Right.
I don't know the numbers for it, but like they're good.
They're winning.
They're winning.
They're winning.
They just can't
pull up,
finish. And that's what Aaron Rodgers will be remembered as. Like, sadly, he's going to be that quarterback that could never make it through a Dan Marino, basically.
Right.
What was that Bills quarterback that went to the Super Bowl like 4 times and they lost every single time?
Oh,
I forgot his name. But yeah, it's just he's going to be a legend. He's a Hall of Famer for sure. But it's just like he never could
discount double check, bro.
Discount double check. The State Farm, bro. The State Farm, bro.
Yeah.
Then
that mustache is legendary, dude.
And then, number 4, after you beat Aaron Rodgers, you beat Mahomes, who was arguably going to be the next Tom Brady. Like, okay, he's good, but maybe the next Aaron Rodgers in that aspect.
He just needs to stay in the pocket.
Yeah.
He needs to get a good line.
Bro, they got destroyed.
He needs to get a good line. He needs to stay in the pocket because he can throw the ball really well, and he's very accurate.
He's the most athletic person I've ever seen.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So, like, yes, you can run, and good things you can run, but you don't have to run every play. Every play.
But the thing is, his pocket collapses.
That's what I'm saying. He needs to get a good line.
Sucks.
His O-line needs to get
I never thought I was going to say it. I feel bad for the Chiefs on that. I felt bad for Mahomes because that fool put his heart out there. He was
falling down,
bro,
throws a ball
directly
at the guy
into his face mask.
Drops it. And he goes to the sideline and he has this look on his face.
Like that was you.
No, like literally, there's this look on his face and you can see it. It's like, is this the NFL?
Gonna try? Yeah.
Is this the NFL?
He's like, all season, y'all are catching.
Are we
everything.
about to? We're at the game that we're always striving for.
Yeah.
And
y'all give up?
These dudes are dropping balls. Like, what team am I playing for?
All season they had like fucking sticky glue on their hands. Every catch, everything amazing. Travis Kelce looked like a bitch, like he is. Travis Kelce's a bitch.
Those failed catches were so bad.
And he had like 2 in a row. It was before that face mask one. He had thrown it to like the corner of the end zone after scrambling for like 50 yards all the way
through it
directly.
All the way.
He dropped it.
Dropped it.
Dude, like,
there was 2 touchdowns that were dropped. There was the guy literally in the middle, like right by the upright.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, I got it. And then whatever happened, like I think the guy tackled him like kind of late.
Oh, he touched me.
But and then he couldn't hold it on the way down. It's like, you're like a tight end. Like,
what are you doing?
You should be like Jason Witten. Jason Witten should have been your hero.
Use your muscle, grab that shit,
and then bring it down and land on the ground and win.
Yeah.
But no, they dropped it. I don't know.
And
look, at the end of the day, we don't know dick about what it's like to be in the NFL.
No, of course
But here's
not.
the thing.
But we watch it, so we're couch experts.
Yes, but here's the thing. You're a certain level of athlete.
Yeah.
You need to perform.
And if you've been doing it, we know that you've been doing it all year.
There's a guy,
in the biggest game of your life.
Exactly. And when there's a guy like Mahomes that's making as many waves as he is, you need to come up. You need to show up. You need to show up 100% ready to go, man. You can't have anything. You can't be drinking a ton of beers before. You can't be fucking hookers.
Hey, we were here
you
last
can't be doing
year.
right.
We did
Exactly.
this again.
No.
No,
you need to show up.
They forgot who we are.
Right. You need to show up. You need to be sober.
The only thing that I loved about that, the main thing I loved about it was how hard they punked Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill is the biggest bitch in the NFL, dude.
What happened?
He beats his wife. He beat his pregnant wife almost like to death. He broke his kid's arm.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, fuck that guy.
That guy's a piece of shit. But
the fuck is wrong with him?
You know what you get rewarded for in the NFL when you do that? A Super Bowl ring.
He got a Super Bowl?
Yeah, last year.
Who's Tyreek Hill?
Tyreek Hill. He's like the fastest player in like the NFL. That little short one on the Chiefs, number 10.
No, don't know.
Got Olympic speed, basically.
And he beats his wife?
He did.
Look, you can't.
Allegedly.
You can't be that.
He broke his kid's arm.
You can't be that high octane of a fucking athlete. Essentially a savage.
Yeah.
You're putting the lightest amount of armor on, and you're grabbing the rock, and you've got to get that rock across that line. You can't be the best at doing that and not have a substantial anger issue.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. You can't. That
it's pent up
yes,
frustration.
exactly. Right. That guy.
I'm not saying it's okay.
That's what I'm saying. That guy is able to do something that 99.8% of the population isn't. He's able to grab a ball and he's able to run against giant men that are trying to put you literally into the ground, and he can beat them. You
know what's crazy about that too?
What's up?
Is one time watching one of his touchdowns. It was like an 80-yard touchdown in like 10 seconds.
Amazing.
And that's amazing.
Amazing.
First off, I had gotten up from the couch to go to the kitchen, which is, as you can see from right here, it's like 20 feet away.
Whatever, yeah.
Not
probably.
even 20 feet.
Yeah, probably not
to
even.
To get a drink. He scored a touchdown while I got up. The thing is, in that same amount of time that it took me to walk from my couch to my fridge, 10 seconds, this man ran 80 yards for a touchdown.
And you were winded.
No. Yeah, and I was winded. And the thing is, there's like 20 people out there trying to kill him, dude, while he's doing that. You know?
Literally kill him.
Like trying to kill him.
Literally kill him.
There's people stopping him from I'm just walking straight to the fridge.
Straight this way.
Just straight.
Straight back.
No fucking.
In that time,
nothing.
He avoided 20 people and scored a touchdown.
And I came back winded like, damn, that was...
Damn, that door's getting heavier. I need to get those sauces out of that door.
It's like, that's not that impressive, dude. Fuck the Chiefs. I'm over here like,
I gotta piss.
Yeah, it's nuts, right? Athletes. But yeah, man, professional athletes are just fucking insane, as you can tell. It's like that's something that will just never...
they don't have to pee for 3 hours and they have to pee every like fucking 25 minutes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I have to pee so often, and they don't have to pee. They're people getting hit all the time. They don't pee themselves.
That's true, right? Like, what happens when you got to take a shit?
You can't. No, they have it.
Like at halftime,
now
but you got like what? Short in halftime's like 15 minutes, dude. Can you take a dump in that time?
No, they have restrooms on the sideline now, so they have this
to take shits.
I mean, preferably you don't.
Yeah.
But they have this.
Well, like to piss.
They have a tent they set up. And I think you can shit there too. But because I think it's a whole toilet, and
like a porta potty type.
And exactly,
like
but it's a little bit nicer. It's a little bit nicer. And they set up a tent thing, and then they get to go in and they go to the restroom, and then they come out and they're fine.
Could you imagine if you were taking a shit in that thing and like a burst of wind just like took that whole tent off, and then in front of 1,000 people you're just dumping out.
You just stick your dicks
out.
You're
just sticking your dicks out. Yeah. Honestly, that'd be pretty cool.
I would love for that many thousands of people to see my cock. I think that would be awesome.
Would it be?
I have a really beautiful cock.
All right, we're getting on topic now.
Really good all the time.
Congratulations.
Every single angle you can look at it. It's amazing.
Starting OnlyFans.
I've been thinking about it a lot lately, just because I've been getting fucking jacked.
Jacked as in
like I've been jacking off a lot.
Oh, jacking off a lot. Yeah. I thought
so,
you meant like muscular. I was like,
yeah, supposedly that too, but I've just been jerking off a lot.
I've been
recording every single time that I ejaculate.
Yeah.
And I
I feel like all of that is just kind of going to waste.
Yeah, exactly.
On, like you because like you never say anything when I send you those videos, and I'm really upset about it because I want you to tell me that I have a beautiful penis. And you never once have said that. You just like send a selfie from you at work, and I'm like, I don't want to see you in your stupid.
You're not sending
it
with consent, Like I don't want to see that, like that little fucking shrimp thing, like all shriveled up, dude. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Let me get the screenshots out.
Bust them out right now,
dude.
We'll set up your OnlyFans right now. Let's go ahead and set that up. Just send me the links to the videos, and I'll be your manager on there.
Like a Google Drive.
Yeah, like a Google Drive. It's like Alex, this thing is 50 gigabytes, dude. It's like filled to the brim.
Google Drive.
When I tell you every single time, Google Drive is like, bro, you need to stop.
You need to stop jerking off, dude. You're fucked up.
No, honestly though, would you do it? Chug. He's chugging right now.
No.
You'd never do it. What if it was just like,
I don't even feel comfortable like looking in the mirror sometimes. I look in the mirror and I'm so disgusted with what I'm seeing.
Same.
I just
but like towards you,
puke.
like when I see you, I feel those exact same feelings.
Oh, good. Everybody that sees me, they just babies
you
start
wear like
crying.
a ski mask or something.
Babies start crying. Little kids run away.
Yeah.
Grown men just start shitting themselves.
Yeah,
They'll
like
see
I've
me
had the hardest time
like,
looking at you this entire podcast. Like every time that we get together and I'm just looking at you, it's just you look like Shang Tsung.
Yeah,
from Mortal Kombat, dude. Yeah. It's really irritating.
You said that already, yeah.
Did I say you look like Shang Tsung?
I like that, yeah.
That's funny because I didn't even
remember
remember that. I saw your new trailer in Mortal Kombat.
Did you play a lot of Mortal Kombat? Or?
I don't play a lot as much anymore.
Why do you think about him so much?
Because you look like Shang Tsung, bitch. I'm saying it because I have reason to say it.
Oh my god.
Speaking of that, did you see the new Mortal Kombat?
I haven't seen it yet. No. I do. I often play the new Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat.
What was the last one? 11, right? Or,
no, I played the one.
11.
No,
with the
it was
with the
You're
time
right.
one.
You're
where
right.
they go back in time.
Yep,
and shit.
It is exactly right. Yeah,
I
played
never
that
beat that
one.
one.
I didn't beat it either. I just played it just for fun.
It's fun, right? Yeah, dude. Like I've never been good at fighting games, but you just mash stuff,
it's
just fight.
It's just fun. I just get drunk and I play. It's fun.
Dude, yeah, we should have a tournament on that.
That'd be super cool. That'd be super cool. Yeah, I mean, I like that stuff. I hate whenever there's that guy that shows up. It's like, I'm gonna be all y'all's asses. I got so many hours in this game.
I got the combos down.
I'm gonna fucking ultimate combo. Yeah, exactly. Like get laid,
just
dude.
click a button.
Yeah,
dude.
Like get some pussy, dude. Like go on a date, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You don't need to be getting condos. We gonna get you some pussy, boy.
You get some of those combos, boy.
Get you some combos,
dude. Those combos are not doing you no justice, dog.
Dude, honestly, you gotta stop these fatalities. And fatalities some pussy, boy.
Dog. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. Yeah.
We actually did a tournament when I was staying at a friend's house for the whole snowstorm because we had power over there for a bit.
Nice.
So we played. Did you ever play Injustice 2?
A little bit.
It was like DC characters, like basically Mortal Kombat, just toned down as fuck.
Yeah.
We did that, dude, and like it was honestly, it's a great game. It's a fun game.
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat.
It's fun. Good, lot of characters coming in together on that game.
Yeah, but the Mortal Kombat trailer looked pretty dope. Honestly,
I haven't seen it. I will see it though.
It's bloody. There's blood in it. It looks pretty cheesy at sometimes. Like not to. Did you ever watch the '90s ones, like the classics? The dun, 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 dun. Dude, they don't bring that song back. Sadly,
they don't.
No, it's just like a slowed down, like melancholy version of it. Hopefully, in like the real thing, they bring back that like high Mortal Kombat.
Is it still the Boone brothers looking at it at all, or are they not at all invested in the company?
No, Boone is. Yeah, it's just one Boone, isn't it?
No, it's Ed Boone and
it's Ed Boone. Just Ed Boone.
No, he's a brother.
I think no, it's
Mike
Ed Boone,
Boone
and then there was some other guy that worked on it too. I know what you're talking about, but it wasn't a brother.
Okay, fine. Then his brother's involved in something else. I know that. Yes,
it's something Tabos or something. Is
that what it is?
That character Noob Saibot is both their names backwards, like Boone last name and then Tabos, something like that.
Yes,
so yeah,
understood.
but he's not working on it anymore. But yeah, no, I think Boone is like attached to it as like a.
He's just like the owner, maybe.
The owner, and then probably
I guess that makes sense. But honestly, they've done a really good job at keeping a really authentic game, and I appreciate that. Like think about it. Yeah, think about it. Like Dead Space. Remember Dead Space? Dead Space 1, phenomenal. Dead Space 2, even better. Dead Space 3.
I remember you let me borrow that one. Do you remember that? Did I ever give it back to you?
Probably not.
Probably not, right? I don't think I did.
Probably not.
I was like, hey, Alex, can I borrow Dead Space 3? And then I think you moved to like Austin or something. I was like, man, fuck that guy. I'm keeping this. And you're like, hey, bro, give me that game back. I really like it. And I was like, yep.
That's funny. That's
7
funny.
years
That's
later,
funny.
I probably still have it somewhere.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I don't remember that, but yeah, I mean, that happens all the time.
Dude, speaking of that, Dead Space, man, are they gonna bring that back?
No,
you don't think they're gonna?
It's done.
You don't think they'll make either?
Those kinds of games don't have anything to do with like gaming these days. People are obsessed with Fortnite and Call of Duty.
I mean, there's survival horror games and stuff like that. One turned into a
very
full-on action.
They're
game,
very
though.
few and far between, though. Dead Space was literally a breakthrough type of gaming.
Yeah,
it was the first. It was scary as fuck. Oh, obviously we had Resident Evils before that.
Yeah,
obviously we had all these other games that were scary.
Space, dude. Do you remember
the sounds?
Do you remember the song? Often. The song at the loading screen?
No.
It was like a lullaby. I forgot what the lullaby was.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was.
What song was it?
I don't know. It was something fucking creepy though.
But they made it so fucking terrifying. Oh, Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I think.
Is that what it was?
Twinkle, twinkle. Yeah, it was something like that. Terrifying. They need to bring games like that back, dude. Because I mean, you see that like horror survival games are still like really out there. Like what is that Wreck one or not Wreck? The one with the camera, Outlast. That's a fun ass game.
Did you play that?
I did play that one.
Shit myself with that.
It's scary as fuck.
I'm not even joking. I literally shit myself.
I believe it. Yeah. That Resident Evil is still going strong. Like these survival. Biohazard. They're making a new one with the big witch. Like so like these games have potential to like still be like fun and shit. And a Dead Space would be a perfect one. I don't know if they're gonna do like action wise. Like they turned it into a complete like action fest in the third one, which is why it wasn't like as great.
Right.
But that would be one game that I would love to come back.
I was thinking about this recently. I'm about to drop a fucking bomb on you. Red Dead Undead Nightmare.
Fantastic.
Somebody needs to work really hard at making a Red Dead Undead Nightmare, but with fucking what's his name, Arthur Morgan, and all
didn't
that.
Red Dead Redemption 2 do it like
Nothing. No, nothing.
Really?
Nothing has been done.
I thought they did like an undead thing too.
Nothing. They have done no Undead Nightmare stuff.
Yeah.
That is what's missing.
That was a fun game.
There's been like little whispers about it, tiny whispers about it. So maybe it's a thing here soon. If they do that, what was that?
My upstairs neighbors.
Was that what that was?
That's what it is.
Damn,
every single day.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, every night, every day. So
they just do that?
Stop. Yeah.
It's annoying.
Literally. Stop.
I heard it over the headphones.
I'm telling you. This is my life, dude. And that's
I would hate to be taking a nap on that couch.
I was hoping that they froze over the whole like winter storm stuff.
I can just go kill them right now.
You could?
I could.
Let's take that off record real quick. If anything happens, against my discretion, I did not say that. Legally, I'm binded by that. God damn.
Oh man, I'll kill somebody for you though.
I know you would. I'd kill somebody for you too, honestly. Like you don't even have to ask me why.
Okay, fine.
I'd probably just do it.
We'll move on to a more serious thing. We need to talk about
who would you kill first?
Who would you go first? What are we gonna do with this podcast? What are we gonna do?
What are we gonna do with it? What are we
gonna do with it?
Oh, about ours?
We need
our
to figure it out.
joint thing?
Are we gonna do it?
We got to come up with a name together.
No.
We got to do. It's not gonna be the same podcast. Okay, look.
I want it to be 4-letter words.
Just simply.
You either join me.
I can be on yours.
Out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna do mine, but I'll be on yours too.
You're gonna be a co-host on mine.
Yeah.
And you're still gonna do your bitch ass one?
Of course. What do you mean? You think I'm gonna stop my grind just for you, bro?
I want you to be on mine.
And I will be on yours, dude. I love yours too, and I love you, bro. I support you.
We gotta do like a thing.
You
gotta be my Jamie.
I am your Jamie. I'm my own Jamie right now, bro. What are you talking about?
You gotta be my Jamie, man.
Of course. No, we're gonna do it, dude. Honestly, we'll get on that because I know that's what the people want right now.
Yeah.
Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
Honestly,
to support the 4-letter word. All donations go to us.
I have gotten really good feedback from the episodes with you.
Oh yeah,
yeah. People really like it. They dig our vibe.
Was it Chad and John, dude?
Fuck you, Chad and John, you fucking bastards.
Yeah, I told you this last time, but you know who our most loyal viewer is? Chad Baby. Chad Baby, dude. I'm gonna shout him out every single episode because I love that guy.
I'm sorry, Chad, if you hear
this.
He's pretty
sus sometimes though.
Always.
But it's okay.
I'm gonna send him like a little care package. He knows it's coming. I'm gonna send him a care package. I've been putting little things in it, like getting ready for it.
Wait, save that for me too, because I've been trying to send him shit.
I'm gonna send him a big old thing. Yeah, I'm gonna send him stuff for the baby. I'm gonna send him a big old thing, and he's gonna get it, and it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be dope. And I can't wait to send it to him because, dude, he is he's literally on the other side of the planet.
World, dude.
He's on the other side of our fucking ball of life.
Our friend Chad Baby, if you don't know, he's in
supportive.
Japan.
Okinawa,
Japan.
yeah.
Yes. living his life,
living
dude.
his
married
best life.
with this baby,
grilling,
cutest baby ever,
making amazing looking ribs, grilling all the time, deadlifting like a fucking gorilla.
Dude,
that dude is so
Trapzilla.
thick.
He's been Trapzilla since high school.
Like literally, nobody could choke him to death ever because you can't get
around it.
His neck. You can't do it. It's physically unless you have you're like James Harden size hands, just these humongous fucking giant hands.
This man's built like Lou Ferrigno, basically. Dude, he's like a miniature Lou Ferrigno, miniature Lou Ferrigno.
I believe that he could pick you up. He could have his hand on your torso and his hand on your dick, and he could pull you apart.
Oh, he's done it before, basically. Yeah, there was at one point that I was like, all right, I'm getting to Ches level of strength, and then that fool went to the Marines and just got even stronger over there. Fuck that guy, dude.
Dude, he scares the shit out of me.
Che, man,
he's my dude.
He's built
my dog.
like a buff chicken nugget.
You know what's funny? You
talked
about, I let you borrow Dead Space a long time ago. He was looking for an Xbox, and I was getting rid of mine, and I sold it to him. I sold mine to him, and it was like he was super stoked. I gave him a bunch of games. No, I gave him a bunch of stuff, and I remember I gave it to him, and he was just like, "I'm not gonna leave my house for a week," and I'm like, "I'll see you in a week."
I'll see you in a week, right?
I told him, "Welcome to gaming. I'll see you in a week," and that was it. That was the last time I saw him for a week.
It's so funny, like with friends like that we've had for a long time. Knowing Che, Che was
I've been friends with him since like 6th grade.
He was the wild guy, like troublemaker, fun dude. Just wild. Like he was a wild dude,
Wild. He'd do backflips off of random things.
Dude, this man had no fear. He would be at the lakes. This man was jumping off
the
like
highest
100-foot cliffs, and he's like 2 feet tall. Man, this guy's gangbanging and everything, dude. And then like now to see him like as the guy who's an adult with a family, a career,
literally
a wife,
in the military,
living, like it's literally insane. Like, and it's I'm so happy for my friends like that, dude.
Man,
like,
I love him.
I love it,
I love like his wife too. She's so nice.
You're telling me,
nice. Yeah, she's so nice. She's the best. It just doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense that it happened, but I'm glad that it happened to him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. I'm glad he deserved all of it. He deserves all of it.
Every single aspect of happiness.
As soon as he gets back, dude, I'm just gonna in the airport when I pick him up.
I'm gonna dry hump him so hard. Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna suck the brown off his fucking dick.
Whoa, yeah, all right, that's sauce, dude. But sauce, baby, Chen loves that too, man. No, I love it, dude. I love the friends that we have. I love Che. Shout out to Che, sponsored by Che.
We are sponsored by Che at some point. Yeah, he listens to it. Yeah, he listens when we work out. Right now, he's gonna be working out, and he's gonna be listening to this, and we're gonna be talking about him. He's all red.
He always gives. I know he's all flustered. He's like,
these boys are talking about.
Che, you better send us a picture of you blushing,
dude. Right whenever you fucking hear this fucking part, bitch, send us a picture,
dude. But honestly, shout out to all the people who actually do support the podcast. Ours, yours, it's. We get, I said last time, dude, we've been getting good feedback on it. You know, it's fun to do.
Literally, I was smiling driving over here because I was thinking, I was driving over here and I was like, I was thinking about you and I was thinking about I get to do exactly, this is something that I want to do with such a strong conviction, whatever you want to call it. I am ready to do this and I'm so happy to do this. And it's and it's going good.
It is,
and it's nice. It's nice. And this is what I envisioned it to be, what I wanted it to be, hanging out, talking, putting opinions out there, and also structuring ideas all the way.
Yeah.
Finishing off a thought. I get to finish my thoughts. You know what I mean?
No one lets you talk that much except for me.
Nobody.
I'm the only person who puts up with you talking.
Away. People are literally like, "Oh yeah, my fridge is on fire. I'll see you later." I'm like, "Oh man,
that's the third time this week."
Yeah, no. I'm like, how many fridges are you gonna go through, man?
Dude, it's the mini fridge this time.
It's the fridge in the garage. It's out of the garage. It's in the fridge. I promise. They're all on fire though.
Every single one of them.
Yeah.
But it's fun, man. I'm glad that we're doing this stuff. Like I said, I always gush about this every single episode, But we're doing shit. It's fun. Even, dude, if it doesn't go anywhere, I don't care. I'm having fun doing it.
Yeah.
And whoever's watching it, to the round of people that we reach out to
that get this far,
and they can. I know we're on an episode. Well, I'm on 9, 10.
I think I'm on 10. Yeah.
So we're at 10.
I haven't even posted the last one with you.
I know, you piece of shit. I already posted that one. I had it prepped, everything.
I need to figure it out. I need to repost a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna post this one, and I'm definitely gonna post that last one. I'm gonna post the one before that again. because I didn't do my boy justice. My boy Chef Greg.
Chef Greg, dude. I listened to a bit of it, but I didn't get to finish it.
I need to republish it because I didn't do an intro. I just half-assed it. I was high and I just posted it and I was like, fuck. And I remember I was like, God damn it.
This is Greg.
Enjoy.
Greg makes food.
Bye.
Politics.
Right after. Yeah, I need to get rid of that one. I need to repost it. I need to give it like a thing. I need to get back onto this. Like, I'm glad you're the first one that I do after the storm and all this shit because it's like you're
so
like
much shit to talk about.
You're always my reset.
Yeah,
like I reset with you.
Cultural reset.
You know what I mean? I reset with you, and then it's like, oh, that's right. I need to go and I need to work harder.
Yeah,
I need to go and I need to do stuff.
I gotta grind, dude. I gotta get on Trashpack's level right now.
Dude, you have a new shelf. You got all this cool shit. Oh, I can't spoil it. I'll wait.
Oh, we're gonna get video soon. We gotta get the video.
You worry. Yeah, we're gonna get the video going. Yeah, we'll have the video going. You'll see all this stuff that I'm looking. All this cool new stuff I'm looking at.
Yeah, dude.
It looks dope. It looks good. I do like it though.
Yeah.
We need better chairs.
Yeah, no, this
chair sucks. Yeah, this chair sucks. My ass hurts.
Mine's fine.
Yours is fine.
I got the
commando chair. I know. I'm the bitch here.
Yeah, you are the bitch.
And you changed the batteries. Hey, Dave Phillips, he changed the batteries. Can you hear the fucking thing? No, you can't.
I did it just for you, Dave Phillips.
Dave Phillips.
Dave or Dave?
Dave.
I
just had a beer with him last night.
Yeah.
I remember I looked him in the eyes and I was like, "Fuck you."
Wow.
Yeah, every single person that I drink a beer with, I just looked him
fuck you.
At one point, I looked him in the eyes and I'm like, yeah, fuck you.
You do that a lot, actually. You just
probably my favorite phrase
random
in the world.
Like spurts of aggression for no reason.
Exactly.
But that's like basically how you say you love like somebody.
Maybe, or that's how you know that
you were abused as a child, right?
Like I didn't have parents. I was raised by wolves.
Oh yeah.
So
you had to fight for everything.
My
that you
wolf
ever had.
mother just left me the scraps, so I had to deal with everything.
No, we can tell. Yeah,
and then I made a song about the Joker and the thief.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, that all makes sense now. Like, honestly, I was trying to put it together, like what was wrong with you, but that is
wolf
exactly
mothers.
what it is. Yeah.
Yep.
You need a hug. So anybody out there who wants to hug Alex. And
unless your name's Jed, don't hug
social
me.
Distance.
You will die.
Social distance.
Hug me from 6 feet away, and make sure you have 2 masks on.
Social distance.
In fact, have a third one on.
A third one on, because that does 97%. Just the more masks you put on, the more you just fucking until you die. Until you die, then you have a 0% chance of picking that shit up.
Still a COVID death, though.
Still a COVID death. Oh, man, that's fun shit. Oh, yeah, dude. You got anything else to plug right now before we head out? Or you already did all your plugging?
I think we're good, man. Thank you for listening, everybody that's made it this far. I appreciate you. There's nothing to plug. Thank you.
There's nothing to plug.
Just thank you. Just thank you, man. Just thank you for making it this far.
Thank you for being
having me today.
A friend. What song is that? Is that the Jeffersons or something?
The Jackson 5.
Is it Jackson 5?
I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know anything
I was
about
like, that's
culture.
not Jackson 5. That's ABC, bro. Oh, man. Well, yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. We'll get back to you with more information about our future plans. Check out the 4-letter word hosted by Alex Garcia. If you didn't know, this whole fucking 1 hour and 40 minutes that we've been talking. If you didn't know this was Alex Garcia, we're properly introducing him.
It's me.
Follow us on Twitter. I don't know. Do you have Twitter over there?
Fuck Twitter. Don't
Fuck Twitter. Yeah, this guy. Follow him on SoundCloud or whatever the fuck he is. He makes his raps over there.
There you go.
Yeah. So thank y'all for tuning in once again, where we like to keep it trashy at the Trashpack Podcast, and we'll talk to y'all soon.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace and love.